Yep, I was waiting for the app. Hello! Hi. Sorry, I was looking up some reading. And welcome to Fall of Pilion, episode 12, which seems wild. 12 episodes into one campaign. It's still
it'll
going.
be, let's see, 15, 16 by the end of this month.
I mean, that's wild. That's crazy to me. My campaigns never get this far because of scheduling.
Doesn't feel real.
Don't worry, we'll all get murdered and it'll be fun. Here's my food. I knew it would show up.
Right, the
Okay,
stream started.
well, I do the opening. Everyone, welcome to Fall of Pilion, presented by Thimbos and Dragons. Hi, we're Thimbos and Dragons. What's up? I'm Liz, and I will be your chaos guide for this evening. This is my own homebrewed world that I definitely don't make up as we go along because these hooligans are full of chaos, which is why I'm called a chaos guide. We're going to start off with our usual opening announcements, starting off with thanking our favorite goose and character artist, Mackie. Mackie designed our awesome logo along with a lot of other character art in our other campaigns, so definitely go check it out. Mackie's cool. So please, we'll drop all this arse info into the chat at some during this whole thing. So thanks, Mackie. You're the best. Honk honk. We'd also like to thank Carly, who did our amazing name tiles that you see up here with the design. That's real pretty. So thank you, Carly, at Cinderheart Studios. And thanks to Arcane Anthems that I don't know if we're going to have battle, but at some point I'll get off my butt and send music to Sid so there's like kind of music underneath us while we do stuff.
As long as it's in the Roll20, we good.
So yeah, at some point I'll get that done, I promise. When I find time. And then last but not least, thank you to Like Hell did this amazing background art. Oh, my cat woke up out of the box. The amazing background art that we have here that's in the woods because I like to...
Did the cat fall in the box? That's what it sounded like.
This is gonna be a great segue. If you don't already, please follow our Twitter because you'll see a picture of Nox, the interplanar cat, who was just sleeping in a box and then rolled over and proceeded to tip himself out of the box. And my other cat, Watson, is now greatly concerned about his brother falling out of a box. Are you okay, buddy? I don't know where he went. He ran.
That happens.
I wish that would have been on screen because, sorry, that would have been funny. So check out all of our artist stuff in the chat, as you can see right there. Please give them a follow. Please give them a like. Follow us on Twitter, where you'll find out. I now have access to the Twitter account, so watch out. Who knows what shenanigans I will start having on our Twitter account. Like pictures of my cats. And also you can join our moderated chat. That's where I'm looking for here. My cat falling out of a box off my desk has thrown me for a loop. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, it'll distract you. Those are real life distractions.
Like, I am so distracted right now. Please join us in our moderated chat. We have fun. There's lots of shenanigans and chaos. And speaking of chaos, you can help with that chaos with some donations that the Squid is going to talk about.
Yo! Check out our D&D donation abilities. For $1 or 100 bits, you can grant guidance or a +1 to a player's rolls. For $3 or 300 bits, grant inspiration or a D6 to a player's rolls. Or for $10 or 1,000 bits, new character Who Dis, a custom NPC for the stream. That information will also be posted below in our chat.
Sweet.
Woo! Professional.
You okay, buddy? Okay. He's fine. He's a cat. Yeah, so please, you can help and with our chaos by doing some donations and kind of getting your way. For example, Carly Fistbrocket that we met last week was actually an NPC donated by one of our phenomenal, wonderful fans. So that's kind of the fun stuff that'll happen.
Are those our current? Cool. Good. Now I know.
Those are the current.
Those will be posted intermittently throughout the stream as they get adjusted.
Amazing. So, do we have anything else, dear adventurers?
No, I figured you're gonna murder us now. I wasn't here, so I need to learn what happened last week.
I would
Ah,
never murder
We
you.
were almost fucking dead.
We
That
did
was
almost
not
die.
my fault.
I did hear that y'all decided to kick mimics to see if they were mimics.
Yeah, who
We-
decided to go mimic hunting by kicking things?
I didn't kick any mimics. I just touched a table, to be fair. I was gonna watch Harmonia kick things and just sit at a table and go, you know what, I'm gonna let that happen. And then the table tried to eat my arm, and I was like, well.
Here's-
I don't
there's
know
that.
what you're talking about.
So
And
yeah,
then I
you know,
went to go play a piano, and the rug tried to swallow me, and it was a whole thing.
maybe hunting mimics, you shouldn't kick random things
Too
and
bad.
watch where you're
Anyways,
walking.
do your thing.
All right, here we go.
I wanted to kick them. I was filled with pure, unadulterated rage. Fun fact: that was the first time I've ever actually encountered mimics in a D&D campaign.
Oh, see, there you go. Tablepaw did not appreciate. Tablepaw has revenge.
But listen, Tablepaw is not in this campaign. Tablepaw is in a different campaign.
Tablepaw tried to eat my arm.
Tablepaw
Oh
tried
my
to eat
god.
us.
All right, so previously on The Fall of Pilion, our party split up. Harmonia and Luke left with Carly Fizzsprocket, a gnome former adventurer turned notary / like sort of lawyer accountant person, to help clean up some creatures that had attacked her in her office that's above the pub, Hopper's Gate. While deciding what to do outside of the pub and at the stairs of Carly's office, Harmonia used Speak with Animals and some really good rolls to befriend some rats of the Rat Kingdom. We found out there is a Rat Kingdom. I want some poutine. They entered the dark interior of the pub to find it empty. Just a bunch of tables and not much else than that. So going along, they started
They were empty chairs at empty tables.
They were empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will sit no more.
They are dead and gone.
They are now. The group decided to start kicking things and touching things and trying to find out what's going on, which led to them finding like 2 mimics. They dispatched these mimics and then went downstairs to find 3 more mimics that almost killed the party completely. But they were able to snatch a wind out of the fanged maws of these monsters and they killed them. But they also found the half-digested and eaten body of the proprietor of the pub. That is not what I wrote earlier, but it's fine. Balgrim Battleaxe. My notes corrected to Baltimore Battleaxe. Baltimore Battleaxe. That's his brother. And
Fuck you,
a
Baltimore.
journal of sales that no one checked farther than finding out is a journal of sales and stuff. They
No,
moved
we checked
outside
it.
now to check the office. Harmonia and Luke then created a burial for a dead rat that they found, which won them favor with Big Bertha, a rat that they don't know at her actual station in the Rat Kingdom, but they assume it's high. Yep, this is what happened while you're gone, Izzy.
What did I
We had
There's
a
a-
whole rat funeral.
There's a whole rat. Are they able to split up the 100?
No, I think it's 100 is the minimum.
100 is the lowest,
There
unfortunately.
you go. You also found out the office was completely empty. So that's you two left off heading back to where the tavern you are staying at. The Marine jump over to Reyes. So meanwhile, Reyes, you stayed behind with Parth to help discover more about the dark object that resides in your bag. Parth led you through town, kind of to, it looks like the poorer side of town, down a alley to a blank stone wall. So while you're standing there, he did a series of knocks on the wall, and all of a sudden the stone kind of wobbled and turned into a great big like oak door, like old oak door. Upon entering, you find yourself in a kind of like a warmly lit library of sorts. The walls are jammed packed with books. Some of the books look old. Some books look like they're falling apart. Some are chained to the wall with massive locks. Others just literally look like bits of paper that have been jammed onto a shelf, being held together with like one of the book stopper dudes. There's really no defined size to the space. It's like every time you turn a corner, there seems to just be more.
am
Like
I able
more
to say
stuff.
anything?
You can say stuff,
Or-
yeah.
Okay, cool. Remember that time that you tricked me into purchasing a book?
I don't know what you're talking about. You purchased that book all on your own.
What is with us in books?
I don't know. What is with us and books?
Anyways, I'm good now. I just needed to say that.
Fantastic. So he led you through the shelves and shelves to what looked like just like a table in this like kind of wider open space. The table had just some like jars and vials that remind you a lot of a chemistry set that you'd see in your world. He motions for you to put the box down onto the table. Do you put the box down on the table?
Yep, of course.
Okay. So you put the box down. He then takes his finger and draws a square around the box. And then he kind of motions for you to back away. As you guys back away to like the other side of the room, you see this kind of silvery spectral humanoid walk up and actually like first they touch the box, which you very good passive perception, so you'd notice without rolling, is that you see these runes flash upon the box. You're not quite close enough to know what that means, but like once they finish opening the box, the runes disappear. And as they open it, this like black smog just kind of erupts from the box, but it is contained within the little circle that Parth drew, almost like a force field of sorts. And then the specter pulls out an onyx crystal that's about like yay big, like papaya sized. Papayas are like that big, right? I don't eat papayas. Like papaya sized dish.
A little bit smaller, but yeah.
Onyx crystal. And we are investigation check that I had you roll. I had Reyes do some rolls outside of this. You do see it looks almost as hands are pushing through the black crystal. Like the specter is holding something solid, but at the same time, there's just like hands and fingers and faces.
Okay, so there's like
through.
hands inside of the
Yep.
the crystal? Okay. So you're telling me like there's things inside that crystal.
Yep.
All
Your investigation check was really good. So I'm going to give you some info right now because also Parth, I for once rolled shit really well.
I thought we were doing this alone.
Well, we are alone. So this is a an unseen servant, if you will.
Oh.
So they don't actually exist. But I thought it best if we don't touch things.
It's a good idea. I always thought we were going to use some gloves. Well, all right.
I mean, you can still try if you'd like.
I'd rather not. There's things trying to come out of that.
Yes, it is. I'm rather concerned about that.
It's rather hands-on.
I have to go now. At that point, Parth just kind of looks at you and then walks away and picks up one of the books. It actually has the chains around. He kind of taps the lock a few times and it comes off and he comes back. And he flips through it and he points out a passage. There's no picture with this passage, but the passage does talk about a black onyx that is kind of the key to the underworld that is also linked. So the hands and faces you're seeing are spirits of the underworld trying to break free. He's like, this is what I was afraid of was in the box. That's not good.
Okay, just so I understand, I can let certain things go.
Yes, go for it.
Are you telling me the underworld is in that box?
No. So there's two ways to get into the underworld. You can die, which would probably be the easier route, or
That does sound easy, yes.
there's always been rumors of a back door of sorts. But it is
That is
locked.
the underworld's anus in that box.
Pretty much the key to the underworld's anus, yes. Because the anus is sealed with a
You
gate.
telling me that little thing that's puckered up there with hands trying to poke out of it is the underworld's anus?
The DM has some regrets, but yes, it is. Well, it's the key to the anus.
Good to
'Cause
know.
It's sealed by a gate, is what it says, and also has a guardian.
I like how they both had to leave.
Yep, they both pieced out. They both left us.
Couldn't do it. Come on.
They both
Listen,
awful.
I
Nope.
I just can't.
So for the next few hours, you and Parth, with the help of the unseen servant, test the crystal. So you find out that the crystal is connected to the underworld and acts as a key.
Careful. It might be sensitive.
We're gonna put the crystal back in the box, and I'm just gonna destroy this. This storyline has now been destroyed. Does not exist. So
Liz,
thank
are you
This
telling
was
me that you
the
destroyed the anus?
This was the final episode of Fall of Pilion. This campaign will now go and burn and fire. Everyone have a great night.
for
I'm
watching,
gonna go
everyone.
lay
Are you
down.
saying it's a ring
We're
of fire?
done.
No,
Okay.
stop it.
That's called hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
You find
Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have a hemorrhoid.
you find out that one of the safety measures for the crystal in the box is whoever has opened it or touches it while it's opened are cursed, which you assume that's what happened to Harmonia when she touched the box to close it. And then after some tests, you find out you don't think there is currently a way to destroy this crystal. You guys run a whole bunch of tests, including like shooting some eldritch blasts at it, and it doesn't even get chipped.
We need. What can we do with this then? We can't just. This can't be something that we just carry around with us forever.
I don't suggest you do.
But this is clearly part of why we're here.
I would assume it's a big part of why you're here. I'm curious about how it seems to be uncovered so easily.
It was rather easy how we got it. Perhaps that's part of whoever's interested in this. Their plan, that they want us to have it.
Well, they did almost kill all of you getting it. So there could have been other reasons. They couldn't touch it. They knew the curse on it.
I mean, if they really wanted us dead, they would have definitely sent more than what they sent. We couldn't have been underestimated that heavily.
I don't think they knew what to expect from all of you. You're all quite surprising.
That's fair.
For not knowing anything about what's going on, you have a very skilled cleric. I mean, I've seen you do some amazing work.
I mean, at least...
And melee-wise, and...
Hopefully they're also doing something rather important and not like burying a rat or something. The two of them on the side of the road. I mean, I could imagine it.
How dare you?
So important.
I can't imagine they would do that, though. I mean, if they show respect to the rats, who knows what kind of favor it can carry them. There is a rat kingdom, you know.
There's a rat kingdom.
There is. It is very wide stretched and quite powerful, actually.
I mean, they probably do outnumber the people.
Oh, for sure. They provide a very nice service. Honestly, they help maintain the sewers and kind of the underground areas of cities, and often take care of creatures that wander them and might cause harm to inhabitants above.
Are there any who just, get on top of someone's head and start, luring them around so they can prepare a nice ratatouille?
I did hear a story once. There was a great paladin a couple years back, and always wore a hat. Ended up being that the rat on top of the head was a necromancer, and the person was actually dead, and just kind of using the body to get around.
Holy shit.
Sid, would I fuck up the stream setup if I left this call?
No, you're good. You're good. I'm leaving too.
You guys are welcome.
Well, I've discovered the Underworld has an anus, and there are rats controlling paladins.
Well, the paladin was dead. The rat was just using the body as a hide.
Oh, no, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yes. It was actually quite fascinating.
It's fucking wild.
Well.
Yes. I was quite surprised myself.
What else do we need to do?
Well, we have to figure out, I don't know if this is something we want to decide with all of your compatriots, but we have to figure out what to do with this box.
We should probably find them.
Indeed. I might know a place for you to possibly take it to, but you would have to travel with it a little farther.
And it makes sense. It also shouldn't be a decision on my own.
Indeed. I appreciate you helping me. You seemed the most capable with your background to uncovering evidence.
That is what I went to school for.
Yes. Just kind of figured that out. You did mention that to me once. Sort of.
At least my school wasn't wasted. I think
Wow.
we should probably start heading out at some point.
You know what's
Thank you.
not wasted? I know how to gut someone properly.
All right. So, okay.
I can get
So
the best camera angles.
the unseen servant kind of packs up the box again and puts it back into your bag. And then just kind of like stands there waving.
I'll wave back. Thank you for embracing our anus.
It just flips you off and walks away. You are led out of the library, back into an alleyway, and the door closes behind you, and you two start back to the tavern.
Yep.
Does anyone want to do anything before we just head back to the tavern, kids? Yes.
I have something to say.
Okay.
We did investigate the book. That's how we found out he was buying mimics and selling
Yeah,
them.
he was buying like all the mimics.
We investigated it, and that's what you said we found. We did investigate. Okay.
Yeah.
The NPC investigates. You guys were distracted with
No, we were still downstairs
Making out.
investigating. We didn't make out. I panicked a little bit over the half-eaten body, but we looked at that book.
Yeah, so you guys found out the mimics were being bought and sold by this who was Balgrim Battleaxe, who now has a twin brother named Baltimore Battleaxe, just because it's really cute. So you guys all head back to. God, my work chat is job is texting me, streaming. I literally just texted work, told them they couldn't talk to me.
It's also Saturday. Don't talk to me.
What are they gonna do? Fire me, please? I beg you. So you guys head back to your tavern that you call your home. I'm trying to think distance-wise who would get back first. Probably with the amount of you two getting distracted by things. Everyone make just see who get back first. Make a survival check for me.
Bye.
Ooh, and a perception check.
My survival check is 16.
Okay.
My perception check is a natural 20 at 30.
So you don't see anything. Got it.
My survival is a 22.
Okay.
But my perception is what is a 13.
My survival is a nat 20 for a total of 25.
Wow.
And my perception is a 6.
Okay. I misspoke. My coworker just told me to stop being so gay.
Have you considered that, Liz? Have you has it
Yeah,
crossed your mind?
Yeah, let me work on that. I'm just gonna stop being so gay. I apologize for my gayness, everyone. Please.
There's a lot of posters in the background that's gonna make that hard to believe.
I know. There are no posters. There's just my armor.
There's also to my left, your right, I think, is a poster of just a woman.
Oh, it's Peggy Carter.
Exactly. That's not straight.
I to watch. That's. I don't know what you're talking about. Captain Carter stepping on me. Anyways, not even more distracted than my cat falling out of a box. Putting the box up there. So actually, Harmonia and Luke, you guys actually get back to the tavern first.
My natural 30 perception?
No, that your survival was who got
Okay, that's fair.
who got there quickest.
I just
Perception-wise, you two don't see shit. You're just like
My
booking
13 doesn't do anything. My measly 13.
my 6. I see
Actually,
everything.
Harmonia, you see the colors of the world.
The gods, they're just playing with us.
Are you too distracted spotting rats?
Yeah, you're trying to look for rats. You don't see any. Reyes, with your nat 20, You do see what looks like a black cat that kind of is like walking along the street and then turns down an alley.
Fuck. Does it look like a familiar black cat?
I mean, it looks like just like it could be the black cat. I mean, black cats all kind of look alike in some way. We own a black cat. No one come at me.
It's
We
the
own
same
two
cat.
black cats technically. Well, no, Nox is dark gray. So you see a black cat who's like purposely walking along a street. When you kind of look back, they kind of turn down an alleyway. What would you like to do? Hearth didn't see it.
Hearth.
Yes.
I just noticed it's probably nothing. There's likely cats everywhere. But considering that the last time we spoke, other than now and recently, you had transformed into a black cat, I just saw someone going, down a path over there, which was a little black cat that was fairly similar.
Interesting. Is this something you think we should worry about? That sounds rather concerning.
It could be nothing. It could just be someone looking for the Rat Kingdom.
No, I hope not. They'd get their ass kicked. There's a very strict accordance with the cats of the city and the Rat Kingdom. I'm just gonna keep fleshing out this Rat Kingdom. Y'all started this shit.
Can the next campaign just be us as rats in the Rat Kingdom?
Of course.
Yes.
If we need a side quest, don't worry, I have things planned.
I want to take a look down the alleyway and just see what I notice, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, also use that nat 20 that you had. Looking down the alleyway, you don't see the black cat anymore. There are some like long shadows along the ground that seem a little out of place. But it's just like full of like some like trash and refuse and some like broken crates and stuff.
I will take out 3 or 4 of my ball bearings from the bag of ball bearings. I'm just gonna toss them down the alleyway.
Cool. Make a just to see how far they go. Can you just do like an attack with your dex?
Well, I'm trying more to do like a rolling.
Yeah, like just kind of see how. Yeah, this is just see how far that they can get. That they don't just like stop right at the entrance.
And dexterity, you said, like treating it like an attack.
Yeah. It's
dirty
not going to
20.
do any damage. Okay, cool. So you kind of hit it because it's all paved road and dirt and stuff. So you kind of like throw them and you kind of roll them. One disappears into a shadow and you really don't hear it hit anything.
By disappear into a shadow, do you mean like it's so dark there that it looks like you can't see it, or do you mean it looks like your shadow ate it?
Yes. A little bit of both. Like it goes into the shadow, and you keep waiting for a sound of like hitting a wall. Because I mean, it makes sounds like ting 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 as it hits. Ball bearings make sounds as they hit the ground and stuff. You really don't hear the sound stop. Like it doesn't hit anything. It just kind of like tinks for a little bit, and then just like kind of disappears quietly.
Did it at least have that, like, it didn't have any of that rolling sound, like the, I don't know how to describe it. Like, this is metal hitting, I assume, cobblestone, right?
Yeah.
Should I go grab my
had
marbles?
it for a little bit. You checked, like, you heard it for a little bit, and then as it like, kind of like got really into the main part of the shadow, you didn't hear it anymore.
Okay. All right. And then the other ones, they just rolled.
They just kind of rolled down. One hit one of the boxes and kind of like bounced off that and rolled down and finally stopped in a crevice. The other one like hit, like kind of bounced off some of the, like went to a refuse
Is the one that vanished closer to me?
It's about halfway down the alleyway.
I'm going to throw another one down that same spot.
Okay, do another dex check just to see if you can get to that same spot.
19.
Yeah, so same thing, you kind of roll it again and it rolls around and it kind of hits it. You hear it roll for a little bit and then it just kind of stops. Same effect. And Path looks and goes, well, I don't know if you want to do anything without your friends here, but I might have an idea to get us away. He'll say it very quietly to you.
I mean, that shadow is a bit suspicious, is it not?
Oh, it's very suspicious.
I'm going to take a candle and light it and then throw it down. I've got one candle.
Okay.
Part of my... Oh, no, I have 5 as part of my
Oh
adventuring
my
kit.
gosh, getting crazy. Okay, you light a candle, you chuck it.
Yep.
Dex for me. This is mostly just so you can hit
Dirty
like the
20.
same spot. Okay, yeah, you chuck it in. And the candle you would think would illuminate the shadow. You can still see the candle, but it's almost as if the candle itself is being muted.
Okay.
Like it's not as bright.
Yeah,
It doesn't dispel the shadow.
That's definitely
Yes,
something over there.
I think we should maybe disappear.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you trust me?
Of course.
Fantastic. So, if you will, and he'll kind of like take your elbow and lead you away, and then you hear him muttering something under his breath, and you look down, and you can no longer see your body. And you look over, you feel him holding your elbow, but you can't see him either.
Okay. I did want to say, as when he said, like, do you trust me? I said I wouldn't explore the Underworld's anus with anyone else.
Never mind, I'm just going to leave you to die with the shadow. The look he gave you before he made you both invisible was a look. It was like, of course. And you are both invisible. And he has his hand on your elbow, so that way you know he's there.
Yep.
So do you continue on to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. So while invisible, you kind of have to like you bump into some people, and some people are like, "What's that?" I feel like something just bumped in. Oh,
I'm
no.
invisible.
Oh, fuck.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
You just realized who you gave invisibility to.
Yep, yes I did. I just realized
Does
the
it seem
problem.
like true invisibility, or does it feel like regular invisibility?
It feels like regular invisibility, not that you know what invisibility feels like.
Okay, just checking.
So you guys head back to the tavern. You were invisible when you get to the tavern, and you see Harmonia and Luke. Like, Harmonia and Luke, what are you two doing?
Drinking liquid out of this sized container.
Yeah, so you have a massive jug that they brought to you that you're drinking some type of fruity drink out of.
It's just
God,
cranberry
fucking
juice.
same.
Awesome. You both are enjoying a fruit-flavored drink.
I am getting alcoholic beverages.
Oh, mine's not alcoholic. It's just...
You have a little Mai Tai in front of you, and then you have a virgin Mai Tai.
Watch this. This is going to be great. And then I like pull off my bag and I start going into it and trying to find like one of my papers and I assume the paper comes out as not invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I write on it duck and then I slip it like in a way where it will land in front of Luke.
Okay.
You did this for why?
Do just a general like dex check for me.
It's only a 17. Oh, sleight of hand, it's better.
Yeah, I'd say
Sleight of hand, it is a 22.
Yeah, so Luke, all of a sudden this piece of paper, you kind of feel something hit the toe of your boot, and you look down and there's a piece of paper that says duck on it.
I look at that, and then I just look at Harmonia. Let's go.
What?
And I just lay my head on the table.
Just gently pat your head.
I'm just laying, you know when you just, I can't because I'll mess up my headset. When you just put your whole head, like just the side of your face on like a sticky bar table, just.
Oh yeah, it is very sticky.
And I'm just like,
I'll pull it another one and do it again, but it says guess who.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
There's a paper
24.
on the floor.
I'm assuming you're throwing this to Harmonia?
No, this is back at the exact same spot at Luke.
Yeah, so another piece of paper kind of comes like sliding over that one and just says guess who.
and then I'm gonna
Oh,
try to.
no,
Then I'm gonna
it's
put my
my worst
hands over
anxieties.
Luke's eyes.
I'm just
Luke,
like
you
gently
now
patting
feel
his head.
a hand on your face over your
Hey,
eyes.
Harmonia, I just wanted to let you know this is fine. I'm pretty sure I'm dying, so since I'm getting ripped out of this world, it's fine, it's whatever. I just want you to know you're amazing, and I'm gonna go die now. And I just
No,
roll
no,
out of my
no.
chair. I
No,
fully
okay.
roll onto the
I
floor.
try to catch them.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw for me there, Reyes.
As I fully roll out of my chair onto the
I
ground,
just-
and I just
saving
go.
throw?
I
Yeah.
don't even try. I just watch.
Dex. 17.
Okay, yeah, that you catch like most of their legs still kind of like hit the floor, but you catch the
So
rest of them.
are they just floating now in
They're
midair?
now just kind of like floating in midair a little bit.
Cool.
I don't know why it won't let me die.
You're not gonna die.
We don't know
All right,
that.
that's fine. You can drop the invisibility now. This is less fun than I thought it was.
You hear a snap, and both Parth and Reyes are now standing. Reyes is holding up Luke.
I feel
and I-
like you're
and I
holding
put
me
Luke
by the back
back.
of my shirt, and I'm just
Yeah, and I put Luke back up on the chair. I'm sorry, I thought it would be funny.
What?
Listen, a lot of things.
Oh, there was a ghost here.
could
I
be
don't know if
funny,
you
you're
noticed.
I
was getting
threw the
dragged
paper
into death.
at you.
Oh, I thought.
Oh yes. Sorry, we were the ghost. We
Oh,
had a bit of a.
I just thought I was done.
Yeah,
Had a
I
bit
was
of a
trying to be
run-in.
funny, and it just doesn't. Wrong audience, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
You're not
You're
dead.
fine.
We don't
Actually,
know
well,
that. We don't.
Luke.
I just look
and
at
Did you
Parth.
hear the story about the
Don't know.
great necromancer Ratatouille?
What? Remy
their
the
name is
rat's a
Ratatouille.
Remy the rat is a necromancer. Okay, that's worth
Their
living
name
for.
is
And I just sit up.
Remy the necromancer.
Dimmy the necromancer, and
Demi the necromancer.
I now have to write that I created the story.
It
Demi?
turns out that it was a necromancer who was controlling a paladin, and
So not
they
a chef
were
named
on
Linguini?
top of. They were inside of the helmet and just controlled them from inside.
I hate this so much.
Okay, but this is supposed to be normal, and I'm not dead in a weird
Oh,
fantasy
and just so
world.
you know, I also found the Underworld's anus.
We found the Rat Kingdom, or envoys of the Rat Kingdom.
I just
Oh, that's
hold
just
up
as
the
cool.
little whistle.
Let's talk about that.
I just
yeah,
hold up
so-
a tiny little whistle.
Reyes, you see a kind of like cog, but there seems to be as if like it's a cog with a V kind of cut out of it, and they had showed you how to make the V to blow and be like, oh, and Parth looks and goes, envoys of the Rat Kingdom. That is rather impressive.
I think they buried a rat, like I had said.
You aware that? Did you fucking watch us or some shit?
No, I was just saying at least my companions wouldn't. I was concerned that if I left the two of you alone, you might just find rodents on the side of the road and bury them.
There was speculation of that.
No, there was one that was like killed by acid mimics.
We had a funeral for the rat.
Acid mimics.
Wow.
Kind of
You had
shit that we
quite an
went through while you
adventure.
were gone.
Yeah, all I found was Hell's anus.
Also, don't
Technically,
buy
the key to
mimics.
Hell's Anus.
That's right.
What?
My box is the key to Hell's anus.
Well, then I'm glad you share that with someone special. And I looked apart just like,
No,
fuck.
my box. I pick up the box and I throw it.
I
put it
don't
on the
need to.
table.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
okay.
box I thought you were thinking. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about something very different.
Okay.
No, inside there's a onyx crystal that seems to be connected to the underworld and serves as a key to the the rumored back gate, back sealed off area of.
You know, you say this thing like it's going to make a difference. I'm still gonna hear it in that same way.
I looked straight
Yeah.
to Reyes and go, right, okay, so this is normal, and I'm not dead, and this is just a normal thing.
Right, so
I
you
mean,
guys
apparently you met the
are-
Rat Kingdom.
Are you guys? You guys are flirting, right?
Are we flirting?
I don't know. Are we flirting?
I don't know.
Okay.
How do you tell if you're flirting with someone?
I don't know. Ask these two. They do it all the time.
How do you know if you're flirting with someone?
I don't know anything.
You have to remember, I'm an ethereal being who kind of comes and goes from this plane when they are sent here.
You say things that make them smile. They say things that make you smile. Just
Oh
you
yeah,
get
then we're
a
definitely
nice,
flirting. We make
a
each other
nice
smile all the
feeling.
time.
a nice
I think
feeling.
I think I
Mhm.
flirted with someone in the marketplace the other day.
I think
Oh
most
yeah,
of
every
it
day,
has
every
to do
time.
with
Like,
consent. With just like,
Yeah,
do you both
consent.
agree that this is flirting?
are you
I
not?
think that's how you decide.
Right.
I
what
don't think
things
either
are.
of
As-
them know if it's flirting or not. That's
As
the thing.
amazing as this conversation is, I think there's something that's maybe a bit more important.
Yeah,
here.
hang on. What do we
Right.
do with this?
I was going to ask you.
Indeed, yes.
Going to ask you, who is Lady Bertha of the Rat Kingdom?
No, Lady Bertha of the Third House of Furs. Definitely not a name I got just made up. Lady Bertha. Well, she is.
I have to pull out your book of shit I said on stream.
I am making your life a living hell by
Yes, you are.
making you write down about this Rat Kingdom.
It's
I'm-
just our
no,
next
I-
campaign.
Okay,
I mean,
let's be honest. I got out of game real quick. I had this whole Rat Kingdom thing in my head so much. I definitely wrote a full side quest that could happen
Where am
instead
I-
of planning most. I was like, oh shit, I have an actual thing I have to plan for today.
I would have absolutely done a rat side quest instead of the main
You
story.
guys have some bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, but the rats though.
The rats could possibly still appear. Don't worry.
Also, I can't find my
yes,
notes.
Lady Bertha of the Third House of Furs. Well, I would say she's probably fifth in line to the crown, technically.
there's a rat crown.
Oh yes, it's polyamorous. So there's 2 queens and a king.
That makes sense.
Indeed. So Lady Bertha, who was, once a rather feared name in most parts, was a fearsome warrior in her youth. Destroyed the cockroach infestation that happened about 100 years ago.
She's over 100.
Oh yes.
Rats can live that long?
Oh yes.
What?
I mean, the rats in a magical world, so they can live however long the DM says they can.
Fair enough.
Yes, there's quite an honor if you were bestowed upon this by Lady Bertha. That is a very high honor.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
I mean, you should know that being envoys of the Rat Kingdom also means that they can call upon you if they ever need assistance.
Yeah.
So, be aware of that.
Okay. That's totally not going to come back and bite me
What
in the
did you
ass.
do?
Quite curious myself how you fared such courage, such favor from Lady Bertha, the Third House of Furs.
Well, they kind of take up residence close to the tavern, and I could talk to them, so I did, and then we talked about making sure that people don't step on them in the area, specifically with Carly, and
Can we make a rule? Can we just make a rule?
and also we buried a rat. But yes, what rule?
Do not talk to strange animals.
Why?
They got us the information that we needed about, tavern being infested with fucking mimics.
That is how we found out. That they kind of told us what was going on. Also, it did help with the whole Harold thing, but he wasn't a strange person.
All right.
And the horse. We probably should talk to more animals. They seem to know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they know
Animals
a lot
are
more
quite
than
intelligent.
I got to have good quality bonding time with horses. I found out there was some weird shit going on with Harold before he, flew the coop.
Well, if I've learned anything from all of this, if I ever do something evil, kill everything in a mile radius.
Yeah,
All
don't
of
I
it.
mean,
even
yeah.
let like the
That's
bugs
rather
live.
concerning.
I mean, there was that. Have you seen Black Mirror? I don't know if you've seen that yet, or if you
I
were here
doubt
for
it.
too long. Never mind.
I don't
What's
know.
Black Mirror?
Oh, it's a real show about just tragedy.
Yeah, it's
The world's fucked up, and it kind of just goes, "Here's how it's fucked up."
Wait, what year is it where you're from?
2020.
I'm just fucking with both of you.
I
We're
mean,
from the same year.
I would believe
I
it
only
if you
arrived
were a
6
year.
months sooner than you.
Okay, I mean, a year earlier isn't weird.
Yeah, but then there are like so many things that you don't even know about.
Do you know about the plague?
Yes, I know about the plague. That's why I'm glad I'm here. No one here is denying magic exists.
Well,
Right. So about the box.
what do we throw it in a volcano or?
A flaming anus. That's a good idea.
Do we go like
As fun as a volcano sounds, maybe someplace that's a bit more guarded than just chucking a volcano. Because, I mean, we ran quite a few experiments on it, and we could not destroy it.
I just figured a volcano would probably kill it.
I mean, it's hard to get it out of.
That is, well, you'd actually be surprised. It's easier than you think.
Oh, great.
Cool. Volcano is easy to get things out of. Totally.
Well, I mean, all you really need is a fire genasi or a fire elemental.
and they can just go into lava.
I mean, the fire.
I mean, you can go into water, can't you?
I'm
mean-
assuming you probably
I
could
mean,
have
that's-
tried.
True. I did breathe water. I feel like lava's not fire, but I don't know enough about lava to dispute that.
I mean, it's
Melted
close.
rock, isn't it?
Yes, melted rock by heat, which makes fire.
I just
Heat.
hate. I hate
Um,
magic.
So, I mean, there is a place that might be a bit safer. It's a magical vault of sorts in the capital.
Ah, yeah. And I also got to use my education to do more investigation. It was pretty good.
It was quite
nice?
Yay! You got to
Quite-
use your degree.
good, quite brilliant.
Yeah, I say that like looking pointedly at Luke.
I just pull out a scalpel, and I'm just like,
I'm just gently like lowering your hand.
gonna cut your throat open.
Nope.
So, if you guys could take it to the capital, I can arrange for it to be kept in the vault. Or we can try and find
Well-
something else to do with it.
We could do that. Is that really the safest place?
I mean, we do
Probably
have-
on this plane.
Isn't there some kind of like xenophobic bank with
is-
goblins?
No, I feel
No,
like there's less racism
it's-
here for
No,
some reason.
let's not do that. How about we don't?
Can't
not-
say I've heard of that.
Is
Um,
there a dimension of just nothingness, and every time you try and find something, you die? We could drop it in that one.
That would be my heart, but I'm joking. That's
Oh, well, we could put it in
Oh.
there
more
if
of a
it
joke.
wouldn't hurt you.
I mean, there are places you can find pocket dimensions, but once again, that's just kind of shoving the box into a place that won't be watched.
Oh, well.
At least the vault is both magicked and guarded. I mean, there are other planes and gates. I don't know much about them in other areas, but I'm sure if you wanted to, you could possibly find your way to one of those and try and put a box there. There's other ruined areas. You could cross the fogged forest and try and do something up in the north, but that might be far more dangerous. No one really crosses the fogged forest to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
What's the name of the place we would have to go in the capital?
You would have to go to. Hold on, one moment. And
I
just
mean, if no one ever comes out of the fogged forest, that does seem like a safe place to put it.
Yeah, but then who's to say we'll get out of there?
That is fair.
Also,
Have
they
you not
might.
seen all the Indiana Jones movies where they just stay there for eternity and watch over it?
But see, that's the problem.
Yeah, but
If a
I don't want to do that.
if a bunch of people have gone into the fog forest and never come out, aren't they all still in there and could steal the
Alright,
portal to
alright.
Hell's Butt?
Yeah,
Anus. But
Anus.
but
I quit. I'm done. I'm over this.
Doctor,
well,
use medical terms. Damn
No,
it.
I really don't want to. That's why I'm not. It's. You think I'd enjoy medical terms? Just for funsies?
so it's in the library of a Kifali, which is
Also, it's not technically the anus.
it is not. It's the eternal of kind of mind. Within the library, there is a vault that they keep. What's the most recent plague? That's true.
Yeah.
They keep rather dangerous items. So there is that.
If it's guarded and people can't get inside without consent, I guess, I suppose that works.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's other places, and I'm more than willing to research other possible places if you'd like me to.
To be fair, we do also have to go to the capital. So
Oh, okay.
it's like it's a 2-stop.
That's right. Your companion wants a book.
We did also forever ago promise to investigate a string of deaths that we just kind of stopped doing.
We
thought we dealt
found
with
the
it.
source, but
We dealt with that, did we
True,
not?
but we didn't deal with the dude who just went missing in the capital, his son. But that's fine.
All right. We can deal with that too. That makes sense. It's a 3-4. We can get 3 things dealt with.
Mostly, I'm pretty sure his son's fine and just not going home because
could be, you know.
I mean, am I you're in the middle of another quest? I don't want to kind of overload your plate.
I mean,
Yeah, we wouldn't be overloaded, trust me. We'd
I mean,
still
if they're
probably
all in
find
the
a way
same
to spend a
location.
week without anything done.
that's also fair. These two are going to be insufferable to travel with their googly eyes at each other.
I stare at the floor constantly. I say staring at the floor.
That is also true.
That's so sad. So sad. Right. Well, definitely keep this hidden.
Are you not coming with us? Or was this your mission and now you have to return to your interdimensional spaceship?
I won't be able to travel with you. I don't really have a spaceship either. I don't. No. I'm not.
I was just trying to see if that's what this was. It was just.
I just peek
more
at
or
him.
less, my physical form just stops existing.
Oh, that sucks.
It's not that bad. I really don't feel it that often. I won't be able to go with you the entire way. But I might be able to come and help every once in a while. I'll just appear when you might need me the most. If you'll decide to start, I don't know, let's say kicking mimics without checking them first.
I think I
just
saw
as
once.
a random
TV show
example.
about this. If you start shouting "Pokeroo" out loud, they'll come and find you.
To
I
be
think that's
fair,
what it was.
we only kicked mimics once. Well, I didn't kick any mimics.
Right. Don't kick mimics. That's a really bad idea.
I didn't kick any mimics. I touched one, but I didn't know it was a mimic.
So I mean, I might be able to appear. Oh, big guy. I might be able to appear every once in a while to help you, but I do have other missions I'm on at any given time, like this cat.
Sees black cat. Important.
I have to find the home. Yes. You don't have to raise your hand.
2 questions. 1, does having a physical form hurt you? Like, are we making your life harder by making you have a physical form?
No.
Okay. 2, are you a principality?
I don't know what that means.
It's someone who's like a divine being whose job it is to guard over a specific region.
Not over a specific reason. I am a divine being, as I've kind of already told you. I kind of go where I am needed, where my eternal needs me to go.
Okay, so not like a specific region, just
No,
anywhere.
not
Okay.
specifically. I mean, there are places I can't go to. I can't seem to cross the fogged forest.
I
There are
was
some
just
other.
checking.
Yeah,
I
there's
have
some
a
other.
final question.
Yes.
Is Reyes still going to have access to your little booty call vine?
I.
Your house
I
call, not booty call, in case you need to make a house call for magical assistance.
I mean,
you would be able to contact me. I might not be able to be there, but you'll at least be able to talk to me at least once a day with it.
Do I just have to put my lips together and blow?
No, that's for the cog. That's for the rat kingdom
Okay.
piece that they have.
just
No.
stare at the little whistle.
If you just leave it out in the sun and speak over it, I can at least hear you. It might be able to respond.
That's good to know.
Almost like a modified sending spell of sorts.
All right. Who's gonna buy me drinks from now on?
I'm sure you have enough money on you to buy your own
You?
drinks for a little while.
Oh, but that's my fun money.
Aren't
Well, how about this? I'll buy you all dinner tonight. And then, well, first off, when do you all plan to leave?
We should probably leave as soon as possible.
Yeah, we probably don't have much else to do here.
We could go and raid that place again and take it out, destroy it, but
wait, raid where?
That might
Yeah.
take a little more effort. We might need to be a little stronger.
I mean, okay, we're strong enough to transform Hell's Anus, but we're not strong enough to.
I don't know. Physical strength versus like mental fortitude. I don't know.
Raid where? The mimics?
The Fight Club.
Oh, probably not. Also, we kind of bailed out of there because we almost got Harmonia sold into slavery.
I meant go and destroy them.
Oh,
All of it.
I think we might need to be a little bit stronger. I don't think that's the boss, because
I don't think.
I don't think he's the highest tier of people we'd have to fight. I think
Probably
there's
not.
more.
If we
'Cause-
destroyed it, they'd come and find us. That's usually how these things work.
Yeah, and we're not ready to be found yet.
We could
I mean,
we could
you're
come
not.
we can come back after we deal with the end of the
Okay,
world Hell's
so you want to
Anus
go
plot.
across? You want to go across the country to a capital to drop off Hell's Anus?
Yeah, it
but-
feels more pressing than the.
a key to Hell's Anus.
That feels a little bit more pressing than the
I
other
know,
thing.
but I just enjoy saying that.
I know. I just enjoy correcting you.
It's not technically
That's
an
also
anus.
That's totally flirting.
It's not an anus.
I
I'm
think
not
it
just-
is flirting now at this point.
That-
I really.
Fantastic.
It's not
Can't
an
say I've
anus.
flirted with anyone in a long time. Anyways, I can buy you all dinner tonight if you'd like.
All right.
I'll probably have to get on my own travels as
I
well.
understand. You're too powerful to follow around with us. The DM doesn't want the difficulty.
Facts.
Balancing this
eternal-
encounter.
The Eternal that controls my my missions has to call me away.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, as
I
champions of this
understand.
world, you must go about this on your own. Something like that. So
It's
dinner.
believable.
Eh.
We could leave tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
Dinner,
Is it-
we'll leave tomorrow.
It's
Dinner.
Parth kind of waves over a server that's kind of been wandering around. You all can order whatever you want for dinner.
I'm gonna
so
order the most expensive thing on the menu.
I was about to say.
awesome. Do you all order the most expensive thing on?
No. Like a
I'm getting
reasonably
like a
priced
nice
meal.
old
Luke orders a
steak.
side salad.
I order a
got
side salad and I
steak.
only eat the like cherries on the top of it and then I sit there.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. I order like a reasonably priced meal, like a nice soup and some meat.
Good soup.
Good soup. I
Listen,
get a
I'm just
clam
getting
chowder.
Good steak.
Awesome. That sounds really good. Yeah, so you guys
I had a
all
steak
get
last
your
night.
like a really, really nice dinner and drinks.
I get a
Um,
fancy as hell ramen. That's
You
what I
get a
get.
fancy as hell noodle dish. It's not quite ramen. You try to explain to him what you're looking for, and the server just kind of looked at you like, so soup?
You don't have like noodle. Sure.
Listen,
It's
we're
like
probably
noodles and a bunch of veggies. Oh, yeah,
Noodles and vegetables and a broth and like a slice of beef.
it's just soup.
yeah.
That's really not.
That's all it is, really.
You have pho. That's close.
I mean, I get. Okay,
I'm just gonna write down soup.
sure. Luke's trying to understand what cultures do and don't exist in this world. He's like, okay, medieval Europe here. Are there others?
Let's go to different places.
Well, yeah. Which way I want to move? I want to go someplace that has ramen.
Maybe there will be. You guys get your meal. Anything you guys else want to do before you call it a night? No.
No.
Awesome. So after dinner, Parth excuses himself to his room. You guys head up to your room for your final night.
I would like to do one thing. Can I
yeah.
just check in again, make sure no cursed sigils on the wall or cats?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
I just want to look. I don't trust anything
So you're
anymore.
aware, the cat was outside at one point.
Why would
I
you
threw a
say-
candle at it. It vanished.
Why would you say that to me? Also,
You want to
ooh.
go in the box?
What's perception? You said?
Perception? Investigation.
Oh, that's worse. It's -1. So 22.
You do
How'd
not.
you do -1?
I mean, it was a not -1. It was a 3 instead of a
Oh.
4.
Oh, okay.
So I just need to take one off.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize. So you go around. I'm so sorry. I apologize. You guys, you look around the room. You do not see any other nothing. You don't see anything. Looks clean.
Okay, good. I'm making people yawn. Just the yawn.
I'm so sorry.
crew.
I have the power, and I had to abuse it for a moment.
It's just peak yawn. Okay, if I don't see any obvious someone's here to murder us again, I'll just go to my bathtub.
You head to your bathtub. The rest of you kind of go to where you usually sleep. Any watches or anything? We're gonna call it a night.
Watch.
I'm gonna watch,
Watch.
the chest.
I'll do a regular watch and then go to.
Okay, who
And
wants to go first? Oh
Um,
no.
I'll go first.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
I'll go second.
Okay.
It'd be good if I didn't just roll the die onto the ground. Perception, even as a 10, that's a 20.
Jesus Christ. The night is quiet. You don't see any weird shadows. You don't see any weird cats. There's no like tapping at your window. The box itself. Are you keeping it in your bag or are you?
I'm
just
using it as
keeping
a pillow.
Okay. Using it as pillow. It doesn't seem to move or anything. It is a quiet watch for you.
All right. I'm gonna go into the bathroom,
Okay.
put some water into a bucket, and then splash Luke with it, and watch the water go into their body. Because
Yeah,
that
so
amuses
you
me.
get like the general splash effect, and instead of like drenching the person, it kind of like absorbs in. Luke, you wake up very refreshed.
What?
Like for
Oh.
only getting like a couple hours of sleep before your watch, you are very refreshed.
I feel like I had a cold cup of water. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
I just sit up and look over at Reyes. Oh, okay. I'll go
Reyes,
do
who's
my.
holding a bucket
Did you?
next to your
Are you
bath.
telling me that did nothing?
It made me
Oh.
feel real refreshed.
I mean, that's good to know.
It feels like a very nice wake. Like, you know when you wake up and you have a cold drink of water and you just feel good? That's what I
No.
got.
Why is it that every time I try to be a prick, I end up being helpful?
I don't know. It's not really a bad thing, I would hope. That feels good. Feels like a good thing. Because you're, I guess, inherently nice and it's very hard for you to be mean.
Fuck. And I'm gonna go and lay with the chest.
Okay.
I will go take my watch now.
Roll a perception check for me.
You know what? I'm not going to use you. I'm going to use you. I should have used you. Perception, that's a 16.
16. Okay. You watch as Reyes like curls up with the box, and you're like, that looks dangerous. And then you kind of go about the rest of yours watch, and it is same, very, very quiet. You hear some like light insects, kind of like late night insects, kind of starting up.
No cats.
No cats. You got a 16, you say?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You hear some like scritching in the walls.
Oh, is it rat scratching or cat scratching?
I mean, kind of sound more rodent-like. But you don't see anything.
Can I? Could y'all? I'm just gonna.
You
Whoever
already
this.
have points at home.
You have points at home, so buying more points. You can't keep buying
Don't-
McDonald's when you have McDonald's at home.
I don't understand.
But thank you for cheering
But
the
thank you for
bits.
your
We love
bits.
you all.
Thank
We do
you.
love you. You're amazing. You got McDonald's at home. Can I just, wherever I hear the like rat scritching leading to, I just want to put a little bit of rations on the floor for the rats.
Okay. Yeah. So you head over, like you kind of hear it. Kind of the wall behind the bed. So you kind of put some
Oh,
rations, some little snackies. Out there. You like I say, you really don't see anything, but you figure that might be a good way to continue to be in the favor of the Rat Kingdom.
I can't do anything, but I
Yeah,
enjoy.
for a nice hunk of rations. I assume they'd be very appreciative if you could see them.
And then I will. Was Harmony taking a watch or?
Harmonia was the third watch.
Then I will. Once my watch is ended, just poke Harmonia.
Okay, Harmonia.
I will do cold water on the neck. It's actually one of the healthier ways to wake someone up because then you don't it opens your synapses. It doesn't actually physically hurt you. Hi.
But it still sucks.
Nerd.
It does feel weird though. And it's your turn for a watch.
Okay,
So
sounds good. Thanks.
that's one of the ways to fire your neurons without electrocuting you. I say as I just melt into a puddle into the in the bathtub.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
There's now a puddle.
Good night.
Night.
Perception check.
It's good
Please.
soup in the bathroom.
Good.
16.
16. Okay. Your watch also goes quietly. You see Reyes kind of curls around the box a little bit more, and at one point you're like, but they never open it. You see Luke is a puddle. You hear some squeaks from underneath the bed. Like underneath the bed a little bit. That's about it.
I kind of lean my head down a little.
Yeah, glance down. You don't see anything down there. You do see that it looks like there's some crumbs of rations, and then there's also a stack of 5 bronze, and it looks like a nail, like a hammering nail, and a very shiny rock.
Okay, I'll just leave that be.
Um,
And I
think that's a gift.
I don't know that though. I did not know that there were rations placed out for them.
It's true you don't.
Fair.
Yeah. So your shift also goes on very quietly, except for the little cheapies.
If I just turn on my speak with animals, what do I hear?
I'm
Is
sorry.
it just stereotypical like late night?
Yeah. So outside,
opera.
you kind of hear like,
Soap
"What's
opera
your
guy.
name?
Tony!
Reginald, what's your name? Bart! Fuck you, Bart! This is my tree! Fuck you, Tony! I was in this tree first, you son of a bitch! Son of a bitch, that's what your mom called me last night! Some yelling, you look
Sounds
out, there's some
accurate.
birds sitting out there, chirping at each other.
Are they owls?
They are owls.
Yes! Asshole owl.
You also hear as it kind of gets quiet from the yelling of the owls, because one kind of flies away, like the fucking fuck you bot. As they fly away, you do hear kind of in the walls, but very quietly, like, "Did you leave the gift?" "Well, yeah, but they also left some rations for us, so that was really cool, don't you know?" "Oh yeah, I'll tell Lady Bertha there. They told us just to check on and make sure everything's going all right. But you know, I decided to probably do an open trade because the constant gifts makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't want to be in there that too much, but left some cool stuff that I found in other rooms. So, oh yeah, okay, good. We should probably get going back. Just wanted to check to make sure they're okay." It's kind of like hear quietly as it's like walking away, so kind of like quieter and quieter and quieter as the.
Okay, then I'll take the bronze and the rock and the nail and just kind of like tuck them into a little pouch and put them in Luke's stuff.
All right, and the rest of your stuff is very quiet.
All right.
I'm really excited to do these rat voices.
I love the rats. So you don't
Welcome.
understand how much I love these rats.
Rat kingdom, rat kingdom, rat kingdom.
Don't worry, I have plans for all of you. I think you'd all actually really enjoy it because it's a fun idea. Yeah, so morning comes, you're awake. You wake up curled up with the box there, Reyes.
Awesome.
You guys head down for breakfast?
Do we?
I'm gonna check inside of it to make sure that the box is still there.
Oh, you're gonna open it?
Just to make sure it's still there, the box. Because isn't this the treasure chest that the box is in?
I thought you were touching. Okay, I thought you were just like holding the box.
No, it's in the treasure chest.
Okay.
Yeah. So you open the chest. The box is still sitting there.
All right.
Like it was kind of absorbing light in a weird way. So
Yeah.
you close the chest again.
I don't know why you thought that the box is
I
out.
know, for some reason I had it in my head that like you were cuddling with the box, and I was like, okay, man,
Oh.
you cuddle with that box.
Do we perhaps wake up feeling each stronger, more well rested?
Yes, you guys wake up and you do in fact feel just like after your day of research and day of mimicking, that you might possibly be at the next level up, because it's also been a while since you guys have leveled up. So, welcome to level, was it level 6?
Yes.
Welcome to level 6, kids.
Woo.
Woo.
I got an extra spell slot.
Very cool. So, let's actually, I know it's a little early, but did you guys are you guys adding to your character sheets? Or updating your character
We
sheets?
can take a break if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go ahead and let's take a so it's about 10:20 my time, so let's take a 15. Be back at 35.
Sure.
So you guys can update your sheets, all that jazz. I can try and get my yawns out.
Woo.
That's fair.
Either
Alrighty.
do like a tequila, I don't know.
We will see you at 35 after.
Yeah, please come back for 35
We'll see you
after
guys
for
then.
this thrilling adventure of Fall of Pilion.
Woo.
See you guys soon.
Hell's anus.
Welcome back.
That was the weirdest start to any ever.
Smarties!
I have candy corn.
Candy corn's actually pretty good.
I love candy corn.
Got hot Cheetos.
What do you have, Izzy?
I got a rock.
All right, Charlie Brown. I make that joke all the time and people don't fucking get it. It makes me really
Yeah.
sad.
I didn't
I
get
make
it
that
right
joke
now.
all the time too.
Oh my god, please stop.
Like that's just
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm small and I make that joke all the time.
I didn't pay attention
All
to
right,
Charlie
kiddo.
Brown a lot.
I mean,
He's just
yeah.
like a ghost. Anyways, welcome back. Our adventurers find themselves at breakfast, and a cat. So you guys are down at the tavern eating breakfast. You do not see Parth.
Well, I guess that's probably the last we'll see of Parth.
Now you will never see him again.
I mean, technically, no. If we really need him, you can whisper into your plant thing in the sunlight, and he should hopefully stop by.
Yeah, so essentially the ivy leaf, since you're kind of going farther distance, is essentially a modified sending spell. So instead of 25 words, you have 50 words.
Okay.
You get
You
that
use it
expanded
once a
tweet.
day. You get 190 characters expanded.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I am a little sad, but like whatever, it'll be fine.
I mean, I think we'll definitely see him again. And I don't know how divine beings work. Maybe if you like pray, you can see him.
Well, that's never happening.
I don't really know
Gods
how that
exist in
works.
this world, and I'm still not going to pray to them.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it all shakes out, but maybe you can like holy contact. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like you said, there's that one vine.
Eh.
As you guys are talking, the grumpy bartender kind of comes over to the table you're sitting at and is like, "Oh no, morning's a nice bartender."
I was about to say, I'm like, if I saw him, I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be here. It's
"You're not supposed to
morning.
be here, you son of a bitch." Hey guys, like, how's it going?
Hi.
It's been a night.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Unless it was a good night, then like, right on, man.
I've been to Hell's Anus and back.
Again, it's not an
That
anus.
sounds like a personal problem, but you know, every person's into their own thing, and I respect that hardcore.
Okay, you took
Not gonna yuck
forensics.
me
You
out,
know it's
man.
not an anus. It's an
You
But-
anus.
haven't
Oh,
seen this.
Anyways,
I actually had
It's
two
an
what can we do
things
for you?
guys. The first one is last night was the last night you kind of paid for.
Yeah,
in
we're gonna be
advance.
heading
You guys-
out.
cool, right on. So don't forget to drop off your key at the front desk, and also there's a letter left for you guys.
Do you know who it's from?
Tall dude, silver hair, had a lot of plants on him. It's kind of interesting, actually.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, they're divine being.
Oh shit, man.
They're in love.
Well,
I mean,
congratulations.
how
That's
could you
so
not
cool.
have a backside like that and not be divine?
Wow, that sounds like true love. Like, congrats. Congrats, my friend.
Yeah, I think they found the one.
Oh, I'm gonna take
No,
the.
you know, sometimes you just gotta find that ass that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And that's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
ass you want to stay with forever, man.
Yep,
Get
that's
it.
exactly how it works. You understand me.
You
That's
kind
how
of
I
just.
Feel about my
Sometimes I just
boyfriend.
want to leave them to it.
Yeah, that's how I felt
I
about
mean-
my boyfriend. He runs the night shift, and you know, like that ass is fine.
The grumpy fellow.
Oh, you two are.
Is
Yeah,
what-
man.
That was a conscious choice you made?
Of course.
Gotcha.
Have you seen his ass?
No, I don't really look at it. He's
Haven't.
mentioned.
He doesn't really
I-
come around the bar.
I haven't seen him from behind.
I really actually haven't. He usually yells and says, I like wave, and he gets real upset about it. So I.
Yeah, he's
Sometimes
kind of
I
a
don't wanna
grumpy
wait.
person at night. We've been trying to find him a job that's not overnight, but you know,
Does
sometimes
he
it's
sleep
hard to
during
find
the
stuff.
day?
Yeah.
That usually helps.
We
I
usually
also
get,
don't like night shifts.
breakfast, and then we get like dinner before his shift starts. Pretty
I-
fun.
That's
Yeah,
actually
man. Here's
sweet.
this note. I think so.
That's actually it's a bummer when you work separate shifts because you never really get to hang out.
Dude, you're telling me. It's a shame.
One of my friends worked the day shift at the ER, and then I worked the night shift. We only saw each other in passing.
What's the ER?
It's it's an emergency room. For when
What
you're in a
kind of
lot of
emergency?
health emergencies usually, like if you're
Oh, so you
dying
just have
or
like
stabbed or
a bunch of
something.
clerics just like hanging out, healing people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically,
that's
it's
Yeah,
really
that's
what
For
what
it
I
like when you
is.
feel.
only have a limited amount, I think.
And it's like, hey, I put something in my mouth and I can't get it out, or like, hey, I was in an accident and all of my limbs are broken. Can you help?
yeah. The places where Bob here has seen gerbils will make you shiver.
We actually, you can't, we don't usually deal with that. Sometimes it's usually animal control.
I'm sorry, you what?
You actually can't. Okay, so that's a myth. A lot of people think you can fit a gerbil up there. You actually cannot.
Up where?
You can
Well, we don't
fit a
need to talk
raccoon up there.
It's okay. You're really banking on that raccoon being limp, and not fighting you.
I mean, I can medically go and look it up. You can fit a rack anyway.
Please
stop
can't.
don't look
worrying.
that up in your search history. You do
No.
not want that in your search history.
Listen, again, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying you're really banking on that raccoon not resisting at all.
Sorry. The way the chat is currently set up, it says Charlie Brown adult noises. I shoved something in my ass that didn't have a flare in. I found a rock.
Yeah, don't. Okay, if you are putting something
sorry,
in
the
any
show
orifice
became
of your
18
body,
plus. Tonight.
So
Not-
anyways,
not
like,
even just
here's your
that,
note. I gotta go
generally,
help other customers.
you
Don't
should
forget to
go
drop
do
off your
that.
keys.
we will do
Here,
that.
just take the key, and I'll hand them the
Oh,
key.
okay. Thanks, man. Well, it's nice meeting all y'all.
It was very
If
nice
you
meeting you.
need someone to stay again, please stay here.
Yeah, this was a very nice place.
Ah, thanks. We try. It's pretty.
Even cleared the curse from your room. It was good though.
You did? Yo, thanks, man. I really
Yeah.
owe you. Like breakfast on the house, then, dude.
There was a curse in that room. I didn't know if you knew about it, and I just figured we should get rid of it.
I just thought there was always weird noises and shit in there.
I didn't want to complain to the desk, so we made it go. I put some water on it.
Definitely, y'all get breakfast up in here. It's like I'll get you something.
God damn it.
I got
So you guys get some free breakfast. If
What
you
is this
notes,
episode even?
don't know. It's a filler episode. I guess. A lot of information about the Rat Kingdom.
it's a townie episode. That's it.
So you open the note, I assume?
Yep.
Note just says, had to go, see you soon. And then there's just like a leaf, like drawn on there.
You know, I do have to say, and I turn to both of them, this is not the first time a prospective lover has left me this note.
Oh, that's sad. It's not funny. I think you're saying it as a joke, but that's just sad.
And then pull out the leaf, and this is also fairly common. Usually it's part.
Okay, that I believe. I
That
mean,
sounds-
of parting gifts to give, that's maybe not the worst. Would you rather they like take your shit? I had
Yes.
someone take my Lord of the Rings DVD collection
You
when
should
we
murder.
broke up.
We're
Was
gonna
it the
find them and
extended
kill them.
edition?
It was the extended director's cut that I got
Yeah.
signed by Viggo Mortensen, but it's fine.
Oh, hell no.
It's fine.
I'm gonna find
gonna
that
put the
person and kill
note.
them.
I'm gonna put the note.
This is
in,
Luke.
And
Saying it. I've never had that. Mine is locked away in my closet and no one's allowed to
that
touch
actually
it.
happened to you. I need this person's name because I'm gonna
Yeah.
find them and beat the shit out of them.
No, my
I took the
personal
letter away.
one
Okay.
is in my closet, safely tucked away. Luke lost his and it
Harmonious
broke
just
it.
like. So you guys get breakfast. After breakfast, you kind of pack up and start heading out of the tavern, I assume.
So, do any of us actually know where we're going to have to go to get to the capital?
The
you guys
guy,
were given a map.
we do have a map.
We have a map, but like I assume we're going to need to take a boat
Also,
or perhaps.
what was his name? The guy we came here on a boat with, he said if he was still in town, he would give us a ride to the capital because he said he had to go like swoop by it.
Well, that guy already left. They were only here for a day.
Well, they were only here for a day. I thought they were here for like 3.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, then we have to, I guess, pay for a boat, presumably, or a carriage.
I mean, I've got enough income that I think I could afford.
I think
A
I have
boat?
enough.
No, don't worry about it.
I don't remember this man's name. Where is it in my notes? But
So should we head to the docks? Does that seem to be what the best place is on the map there?
I
And
will
I
pour.
looked at Luke.
I will pull open this map.
Does it look like boat
Do I
is the
need it?
best way?
Do I need to send you guys the map again, or you got it?
I thought it was
Well-
on roll 20.
The map for this area, it is not, but I can put it in there real quick if you'd like me to.
Oh wait, is it? Where is it? think
I sent it to you, and I think I pinned it.
Oh, I will check the Pilion chat. There it
If not-
is.
You got it?
Yes. Can I pull this up for the stream to see?
I can put it in roll 20 if you'd like me to real quick. It'll be real easy.
There we go. So now they can kind of see it in a weird way. But yeah, which city were we in again?
Barnfoss. Where the little
Barnfoss.
where the little diamond is.
Okay, so we need to get to Venzor. A boat would I mean, we could take a boat or we could take a carriage. I don't know which is faster. I don't know what the current is like in this country.
Just to remind you, the capital is Arda's Garden.
Oh, not
Was
Venzor.
the capital of Pilion until everything broke up. So when people mention the capital, it is Arden's Garden.
Oh,
Arda's
Garden. Not okay. Then a boat. would
Venzor
probably
was where you had stopped on the way from Hayfield to Farnfoss. So was like a little port town.
I think a boat's probably the fastest.
I'm trying to point to the cat, but it's not working.
I mean, we could take a boat and then go on land for the rest of the way, or we could just take a boat the whole way.
So the boat. All right. So it seems as though we should go to the docks and ask around.
Okay.
Yeah, that probably sounds like our best bet for now.
All right.
Do you know that? Are you aware that your camera's off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you all kind of gather up all your stuff. Are you carrying the chest or are you putting it in your bag?
I'm carrying it as usual.
Okay. So carrying the chest, you guys head to
Wait,
the
did we
dock.
find out if it was safe to put it in the bag? I can't remember.
You guys had put it in there before.
Yeah, fuck it. It's in the bag.
Okay. Yeah, it means you guys had put it in there when you were doing the switcheroo, remember?
Yeah, okay. It's in the bag.
So you guys head to the dock. It's like early morning, so it's pretty bustling right now. You do see.
Oh, and I'm doing the tourist thing where the backpack is in front of me instead of behind me.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You do see a bird-like humanoid, kind of looks like a pigeon, like has a pigeon head with like arms with hands at the end, and they're like the obnoxiously stereotypical pirate garb, like striped pants that are kind of all ragged at the bottom, and they have an eye patch on one eye, and their like beak is pierced through with like looks like bone, and like a breeches shirt and some sashes and shit like that. So they seem to be like directing some stuff around, like a crew back and forth. You see a black tabaxi person, in like a long coat with a tricorder hat, kind of standing with their hands behind their back, directing another ship. This is like a 4-dock shipping like
I'm
area.
going to approach the pirate one.
Okay. You approach.
Where do we go to get a ship to the capital? What is the capital called again? The capital. Where do we go for the cap? Artist, whatever.
Well, there's a few ways to go. You can either grab a ship, take you about 8 days that way. You can find some with a cart. That might be a bit faster.
A cart?
Yeah, like things with wheels, the opposite of boats, land boats.
I didn't realize that was an option. Luke, you told us that the map said the boats.
Yeah, I thought you said that the
Oh,
boats would be.
I thought boats would be faster, and I just hold up the map because it would probably the water
Well,
is usually
look
faster.
here.
They point because essentially you'd have to go around the entire foot.
Oh, is that not? That feels faster than by land. Boats are faster than land.
You kind of have to go through some other unforeseen things going that way.
Oh, I thought it.
Yeah. All right.
So
Well, we
going
could always
by...
just take a boat anyways. Just to screw with the DM's plan.
I know.
You guys can take a boat. I have plans for either or.
Ugh. Then that's scary.
We could do both. We could take a little bit of a boat and then go on land just to make it complicated.
How much do you know people charge for taking it by boat?
Well, it depends. Are you looking to work, or are you just one of the passengers?
I could definitely work my way for it. And I kind of do a little flex.
Yeah, that one can work. I'm too dainty.
I might be able to, I mean, I don't want to brag, but I might be able to work hard enough for two, and I point to myself and Luke, or myself and Reyes.
I can do
If I
some
can
work.
if I can work for the 2 people load.
I'm lazy as fuck.
That's not true.
Right. Well, you're welcome to come with us. Here's be 10 gold passage, and you'd have to work the rest off.
Can I do like Healy stuff? Is that allowed?
Yeah,
Okay.
why wouldn't it be?
I don't
It's
know.
never really traveled by boat before. I don't think we're kind of well versed in this kind of thing.
I don't know how boats work.
Are you
really.
gonna need like a crew medic for the ride or something?
Always need medics.
All right.
Never a bad thing to have.
Do you guys have non-magic medics on hand?
Nobody has that. Well, who would have that?
People who don't have
Why?
access to magic. I don't know.
No.
I'm just trying to make my degree worth it.
All right. Listen. So we've got you a medic, a strong arm, and a lazy fuck.
Local
Alright.
noble?
They have to spend 20 gold if they're gonna be lazy.
What? No. Oh,
Well,
can I
if
work
I'm-
for them?
I can work.
No, it's fine.
No, dude, it's
I'll
fine.
pay the
I can
20
work.
gold.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a rich bitch.
Oh, that's right. You do have money. I guess.
I
that
mean, I have that just sitting around here. Hold on, and I'll pull out 20 gold from inside of what I assume is the bag. Just boop, 20 gold.
Alright.
And then he looks to you two and holds out his like taloned, feathered hand.
I give 10 gold.
No. Your gold's not good here, and I'll give another 20 gold.
Oh my god.
Well, welcome to...
Let me get the ship's name. The ship name.
I'm gonna steal this money back.
Oh my god.
You
Of
can
course.
certainly try.
Welcome to the Alpha General.
Oh. So it's one of those.
So when you look at the boat, it's a boat.
Does it look like a military boat?
No, it looks like a boat that's seen some shit. So you see like the hull has some like different wood textures on it, like they've just patched up holes. The same with the mast. Like the mast doesn't look like it matches what the rest of the ship looks like. It looks like a pretty beat up boat.
Perfect. This is exactly what we
Then-
needed.
Listen, here's the thing. You know the saying? A knight in shining armor has never seen a day of battle.
Get on the boat.
I mean, okay. Or it's his dress armor. I'm gonna get on the boat.
He will grab Harmonia by the shoulder and be like, "You can carry these boxes on."
All right.
He kind of
I
points
paid the
towards
no.
the crate.
You have to pay and work.
I don't.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I
you pay
help?
20 gold. You don't have to work. And if you want to try carrying stuff, you certainly can, Luke, but you're gonna have to make a strength check.
I mean, I'm gonna attempt to assist.
I mean, I paid the
No.
10 gold for each of them. They should be able to work the
You know,
rest of that
it's
off.
almost like this level up
Exactly, they're
really
gonna work.
helped me with something.
Yeah, right?
Consider my whole roll in total,
Huh?
my strength, can you believe, was a 4.
Oh my god.
So you like start to like pick up one of the crates and you kind of like feel a pop in your back and you set the crate back down
Oh, honey.
and then you kind of like look around because one of the other like it honestly looks like a bulldog on top of a person's body
Oh my
kind
god.
of starts laughing at you as they pick up like two of the crates under each arm and kind of like
I'm-
walk off with it.
I am gonna look that bulldog guy straight in the eyes, pick up Luke's, pick up my own, and try and heft them together.
Do a strength check for me.
Is this athletics?
Yeah.
Can I just
Sweet, because
pat
I
your
just
wrist? and give you
Because I
guidance?
just got a new thing, because, you know, totem, and now I get
Nice.
advantage on push, pull, lifting, and breaking objects.
All right.
Oh. And you just get a little guidance as they just like touch your wrist. They just go, thank you.
And that brings the total to 23.
23. Okay. Can you also roll a D100 for me?
Boy, okay. I don't
Guide-
like that. I don't know
Guidance
why.
is a D4.
It's 42.
That's the
Uh,
best number.
So, one
It's
box
much-
is the meaning of life. One box you pick up is like not bad. Like you probably have some food and stuff. The other box is a little heavier, so for a moment you kind of have to like balance yourself out. But you do, and the bulldog just kind of looks at you, shrugs, and keeps walking.
It's right.
And you
I don't
carry
actually
two boxes up.
Carrying 2 boxes up. And then I'm gonna go back, do it again
Yep.
with whatever needs to be
Luke,
done.
do you try and
Nah,
help
I'm
with
good.
that? No.
I'm gonna
okay.
go. I'm not built for this. I recognize
just-
that the moment I do it. I go,
You
this
you
wasn't.
find like some coils of rope. You just kind of like pick up and
What are
just
like single bags? Like single
I just kind of,
things?
I'm just gonna kind of like tug your sleeve briefly.
Uh,
I'm just like, are you sure you just don't want to pay the extra gold and not have to work?
I mean, I can do. I won't do the lifty bits, but I can do the magic part fine.
Sean was asking how many
Points do you
you-
have? Oh, we calculated it over break. You have
dear God.
5,800 bits.
So yeah, so you guys fill up the ship. Some of the boxes get put in the hold. Reyes, with your passive, you see some of the boxes get put into a like special
You already
Uh,
have bits at home.
special
You
compartment
have so many.
that they then cover up and lock up.
I noticed what, sorry?
They put some boxes into a special hold that's like not in the general cargo hold, that is like boarded up and then like chained up with like some other stuff put in front of it. So obviously kind of looks like they're probably smuggling some shit.
Okay.
And then you guys get all set up and you hear the calls like you heard before when you were leaving Vinzor. Of, you know, raise the anchor, pull the sails. I don't know sailing terms. I only canoe.
Raise anchor, sails, get the mast, helm the.
Grab the rum. So you
Where's
guys
the rum
start
gone?
slowly moving out of port and down the river. Oh, what's up, Jen? That's my friend Jen. Shout out. So you guys start heading down the river.
All right,
That's
so,
yep, go for it.
all right, so there's an interesting thing here to note, and I'm going to wait till we are shown to wherever quarters we're allowed to have. Do you know where? Do we have quarters?
You guys are just in the general like there's some hammocks.
I paid 40 gold for. Oh,
You paid
whatever.
20 gold to not work. This is a pirate ship, my dude.
You were scammed.
You
Alright,
you didn't ask
so-
any questions. You just paid.
Okay, they're clearly pirates. For one.
Uh-huh.
For two, I'm getting into that room.
Oh.
Listen, you can do that all you want. Just make sure that we're out of it when the time comes.
Are you going now?
Oh, no, not right now. No. No, that would be stupid. No, you do it right before everyone leaves.
Okay. That's I mean, then I guess that's when you would do the illegal thing.
Yeah. Do I see people putting a whole bunch of like bags and things down where they're sleeping and resting?
Yeah, you see, there's not so much bags and stuff.
I'm not looking to steal anything. I just want to know if I see where people have already taken spots or.
Yeah, you definitely see that there are. Thank you, Strom. Yeah, you definitely see that there are some hammocks that are obviously taken. They have assorted like blankets and stuff around it. One bunk has, a couple more like personal stuff around it. So you see like there's like 3 that are kind of towards the front of the boat that are not taken yet. There's like 2 hammocks,
Okay.
like one above the other, then one off kind of to the side.
Okay, so we have our hammocks, right?
Yes, you have your hammocks.
Okay.
Yours towards the front.
So I want to take something from someone's personal belongings and put it in someone else's personal belongings.
Mhm.
What would I need to do to roll for that?
You'd first need to roll me a stealth check,
Cool. Cool.
and then you need to roll me a sleight of hand check.
Well, the stealth is 22.
Of course it is.
And the sleight of hand is
It's
16
D7.
plus 10, so 26.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of find there is like a teddy bear sitting in one of the hammocks. And so you take the teddy bear and you move it over to another guy's, and then that one you see there's like a very much like beaten up book, and you take that and you kind of move to someone else's.
And I just got us some onboard entertainment.
So I mean everyone's working right now, so you might not see what happens right away, but
Your power is terrifying and awful.
It worries
Don't you
me.
love it?
It mostly worries
A little
me.
bit. It's kind of funny.
Hopefully,
guys-
we'll see some interesting things happen. And once things go missing, there will already be a spread of things switching from locations, and distrust between each other will lead to them to not blame us. Anyways, this should be excellent.
Entertaining at the very least.
Important question. Did you join forensics because you just didn't you were already gonna be a criminal, but this felt like more fun?
Well, this is another story, but I did try to make sure the right people went to jail.
That sounds fair enough.
That tracks. That makes sense with and I just make a motion to all of you.
I mean,
You're
there
like
are
a
certain
tiny
people
bit evil,
who
but in,
there
like,
are
the good
certain
ways.
people who would do certain types of bad things who would get away with said bad things, and I just made sure they didn't.
Okay.
Good.
can I have someone roll a D100 for me, please?
No.
Dibs. I love rolling D100s. I swear to God. That was another 42.
Hey,
Listen, it's just trying to tell me. Life.
answer life is 42. Okay, so you guys are traveling for most of the day. As you get to kind of the start to sundown, you hear a call from the crow's nest. And during this time, Harmony and Luke, you're both kind of used. Like they kind of show you, Luke, so they can tell that you have no upper body strength or strength whatsoever. So they kind of teach you how to like coil some rope properly. They
You're
have
right.
you mopping for a little bit.
I mean, can I, instead of mopping, can I literally just a bunch of water on the floor to clean it? Like, I just eat soap, and then I am soapy water.
Make
Oh
a
my God.
Constitution saving throw for me because you're
Why
eating
are
soap.
you eating soap? You
I
are a
don't know.
medical professional.
That's a 19 plus 4 is
23.
I don't know what's worse. Either that they are
Okay.
currently eating soap or that you kissed the mouth that eats soap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Oh.
You would think. You would
23.
think.
So the
It was
soap
smart.
doesn't taste good.
doesn't.
Because soap back in the day is like
Right,
lard
I keep forgetting it's back in
and
the
lye.
day soap and not actual good soap.
Yeah, so it tastes real bad, kind of burns a little bit going down, but you don't get any damage from it. You kind of like hiccup at one point.
Please tell me bubble.
But does my
and
water
a bubble
become
comes
soapy?
out.
Yes.
So you kind of like start like running your hands along the deck,
I'm
and
soapy.
you definitely you soap it up. Like kind of soap starts coming out of your stuff, and you start soaping up the deck. And the pirate, like the one who's with you, is a they are a like dragonborn, like a blue dragonborn person. It's like head of a dragon, pretty like big and beefy, wearing like tattered clothes and stuff. And they just kind of like stand there watching you, holding a mop and bucket, and then just kind of like throw the bucket over the side of the boat,
Just
and
like
then just hands you the mop.
they're just like, I guess fuck it.
You don't fucking need this anymore, shit. But then they realize they like threw the bucket they might need after you're gone over thing. They're like, gosh.
And can I just shape water to make the water around it like slow and just try and like move it, the bucket towards us? I can't do that. I know.
I mean, it wouldn't work because you're moving.
I know. That's why I was like, it's as if it were a still vehicle, maybe, but
Right.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion, creating a bucket in my hand and hold it out to them.
They go to take the bucket.
It's not real.
And,
I know.
And they just stand there for like a couple seconds going,
I'm sorry, I'm just a dick. And I make the bucket vanish and I walk off.
they kind of glare at you as you walk away. They haven't said anything to you at all this whole time.
I know.
So Harmonia, they're kind of having you like move cargo below. Just like general hefty person, like supplies, whatnot. You're like moving cannonballs to fit the cannons. Yeah.
I need to get my 40 gold worth here.
You are just like hanging out. Where do you want to? You're just like on the deck, like I don't know, sunbathing with the mask on.
Yeah.
Just
That's accurate.
watching. Hi, buddy. Someone's crying next to me. Hi, baby. Hanging out. So as you kind of get to sundown.
The hype train is over,
see-
y'all. It ended a while ago.
Oh, did it? It still shows for me.
Oh no, for me it says it's over. We're receiving
no.
the emotes for it now, but thank you for your support.
You see. Hi, buddy. My cat is down here. Another ship. Like you hear kind of call, like, "Oi, Captain! Ship ahead!" And you see there is another boat kind of approaching, like heading towards you. Anything you guys want to do as it comes closer?
No, I'm just sitting here relaxing, assuming that they're going to deal with whatever this is.
I'm mopping on the deck with a
Yeah.
Where's the superior that I'm kind of in charge? That's my charge for the time being.
The bulldog? Yeah, so the bulldog, here's a cat. He says meow meow.
Hi, baby.
The bulldog is kind of like pulling people. It's like, paying attention just in case.
You're about to get hit in the face.
Oh yeah.
You like that voice?
No, see that's the sweet baby who didn't hit you.
Yeah, this is a sweet baby. He's just curling up in my arms.
You gotta
He's
watch
not
out for
gonna-
the other one who's gonna drop in.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other
the
one's gonna come in and just deck you.
The interplanar cat's the one that will kick my ass. So yeah, could you move your tail, please? Thank you. No, other way. No. Thank you. Cats. It's hard to play D&D while cats are around.
So I'm kind of new to this whole thing. What should I be doing? Drinking. Got it.
Well, you gotta just go and man the listen.
You know, it's terrible what they've been doing with these dog breeds. He can barely breathe out of his nose.
My aunt had a pug.
Is
that
there
had
no
lots-
diplomacy of this kind, or
I don't know there.
Does he have a hole in his throat?
No.
Okay. Smoking is
Sounds
bad for you, just so everyone knows.
do you want me to stick around just in case you need a friendly face or someone to try and use as a pretty little bargaining chip or whatever?
I'm in morning in the up there. If you want to see now, hurry up and the cannons. He's just staring at you.
I
And
guess
everyone
I'm
else
just
around
gonna
him is
go
like,
man the cannons.
all right, you kind of take up a cannon.
I don't understand what the fuck he's saying.
You're kind of sharing a cannon with. They look human, but they look like super scrawny, like a 17-year-old kid on the ship, like super scrawny. It's like, oh, hi, yes, hello, how are we doing today?
Hey,
Morning,
kid.
Stevie.
You're gonna
What's your-
die first.
What?
What's his name?
Reggie.
Reggie. Oh.
Write this shit down so the name of all these goddamn characters you're gonna be with for a fucking
Hey, Reggie. I'm Harmonia. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
kick some ass, okay?
Don't
Oh,
name
yeah,
them.
Things go wrong.
When you name a pirate, bad things happen.
Oh no, I've already killed like 20 people. I'm not too worried.
There you
See,
go.
they're a murderer now.
I mean, pirate. All right, bulldog. So yeah, so you kind of man a cannon. Reggie's making the man cannon. You're trying to like loading up cannonballs. On the deck, you see the ship's getting closer. And from their crow's nest, you see a like flash of lights. Kind of like a Morse code situation. Then the crow's nest is like, "Oh, hi, Captain! It's a friendly." And they flash back some more lights. As going by, you kind of look onto the ship, heading by. And so you see, like, this ship's obviously in better condition, the one you're on.
Is there anyone on that ship who like looks? Are we passing by each other slowly?
I mean, slowly enough for for two ships, yeah.
Hey, you over there! What's your name?
So yeah, okay. You see, there is a elephant humanoid person, and they just look and go, "Tina, what's your name?"
Reyes.
"Fuck you, Reyes."
Fuck you, Tina.
"That's what your mother said last night."
Oh, that was good.
"Yeah, that was really good. Have fun burning down some towns.
You too.
Cheers." They like take out a bottle of rum from like behind their ear, which like it looks like a shot to this giant elephant person, and they just do it all in one go.
I'm literally mopping, and as they say burn down towns, I go, burn down. Why?
Apparently, we have to
I
burn
just-
down a town now.
I listened to that. I looked to Reggie and I'm just like, is this a normal occurrence?
Oh yeah, it's a friendly ship there. We did the
Alright.
same. We responded. They're friends. Yeah, the pirates got a pirate code in these waters for a little bit.
That's
And-
fair. I quite often tell my friends, "Fuck you, I love you, you're amazing."
Oh yeah. So
Hey, Harmonia.
my best friend died.
Hey, Reyes.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're
Oh,
amazing. I
best
love
friend.
you.
I just pat
Oh,
that kid on the
thank you.
back. He says his best friend died. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I killed him.
Oh,
All right, and I'm
And
gonna
this
go.
is why you don't name NPCs.
I just go back to mopping. I was like, I was gonna look at the ground. The ground has never failed me.
They were undercover armada, try to break in and bust us, so I killed them. It's
Oh.
fine. It was number 20. It was awesome.
Huh.
I got
Well,
a sash.
At least it was a milestone.
He like uncovers a sash that's like kind of around his shirt that says like 20 dead. Like painted on.
Did you get
The
like a
fuck did I
party
pay
for when
us
that
to be
happened?
on?
Oh no party. Just a sash.
Oh.
Captain told me good job.
Captain should get you a cake for 25.
What's a cake?
I'm asking
I'm
questions
just
next
fucking with
time.
you.
I was about to say, kid, please.
You
Don't
should have
do
seen
that to
your
me.
face.
I don't Listen, kid, I don't know what the hell anyone really knows
Even the most
what is and
basic
isn't.
question next time.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go back to work, and since we don't have to kill anyone, I was hoping for 21, but all right.
But still, can't get 25, right?
I can't get 25, or I can get 25.
Get a cake when you get to 25.
Oh yeah, totally.
I just turned to Luke. Why am I encouraging this?
I don't know. You're
the rest of your
hard into
day,
murder, I guess.
Oh, it's very chill.
They're only NPCs anyways. Don't worry about it.
What's an NPC?
Non-player character. It's unimportant.
Important question. Do you still count NPCs as like people? Like, do you feel bad when you kill them?
I feel like you should.
I usually reset the
That's what
game
I
every
do.
time I do because I feel awful.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel bad with these ones.
If people deserve it, you should kill them.
Kiddo, you'd make me worried.
Don't
Have you
pirate.
considered therapy?
What's that?
Yeah,
one,
you
I
should really
believe.
look into it.
Well, I know what it is.
They might be too far gone at this point.
Maybe when you hit landside, try and
No,
figure it
okay,
out.
so they get magic to make your limbs grow back, but not let's go to therapy to make sure no one has a mental. And
I mean, therapy might be real. They just might not have it here.
I'm just furiously mopping. I'm like,
Just angry bubbles.
are you kidding me? I can
Just
I can bring the dead back, but therapy's insane.
I
new
intentionally
content.
pop a bubble like right in front of your face.
As you're like saying this, you're actually like starting to froth at the mouth there, Luke.
I know. There's just more bubbles coming out.
Just taking
And
a
the
little
Dragonborn, who's
claw.
kind of been cleaning with you, just kind of looks at you and then takes a like noticeable size back, like step away from you as you continue to like froth at the mouth.
I just take out a little cloth and just start like wiping your mouth, just like Luke.
I don't even notice.
If you keep frothing more, we're gonna have to take you back and
We'll tell her this.
Humans don't express those kind of traits when they have just angry medical terms.
Yeah, so the rest of the day goes pretty chill. At night, hold on, let me roll some dice. I just rolled 2 2s. Oh, my chonky boys. Look at these chonky boys.
Actually, side note, genetically, humans don't usually froth at the mouth when they get rabies. Frothing at the mouth is a genetic trait that you can inherit from your parents.
But your character isn't human.
Also, you just ate a bar of soap.
Stop that. Then I don't have rabies. I have soap.
Which, I mean, you ate an entire bar of soap, so even after you're done cleaning, you are still, like, a little soapy. You kind of, like, make a Constitution saving throw for me one more time. Ah.
Is it frozen again?
No, I have Cheeto dust on my hand, so I couldn't use my mouse. So I was like very carefully trying to move it without getting Cheeto dust on.
Oh my god.
That is in total a 9.
9. You get the hiccups.
No, I can't do that.
Bubble.
I'll give myself the real hiccups.
Yeah, don't. So, but every time you hiccup, like a bubble, kind of like.
I
little
get
bubbles come out.
Was it Alice in Wonderland or Pinocchio where that happened? One of those two movies had hiccups and there were bubbles. No, it was Dumbo. Never mind.
All acid trips. So the evening comes. You start hearing a ruckus down below. As you guys kind of head down there, as you hear, "Hey, you don't mind anymore," from the bulldog person. And someone else is like, "I didn't steal your teddy bear. Someone stole my book, though." And the bulldog person kind of goes over, grabs their bear from this guy's bunk, and then straight up punches this like half elf in the face. It kind of starts a little bit of a brawl till the captain, which was the pigeon Aarakocra that we met before, came like stomping down and like shoots a pistol up into the deck.
You're gonna have to replace that now.
Nope. What's going on down here?
He kind of stares at everyone.
It's getting a bit pugly.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. There was a mishap. I think some people accidentally had other people's items.
Some
How does
steal.
one accidentally have an item?
I don't know.
Secret borrowing forever.
So he'll kind of look at the three of you.
Or they could have gotten misplaced. I don't know.
Make a deception check for me there, Harmonia. Did you just give yourself the actual hiccups?
I did. I'm so mad. This was a mistake.
Just little bubbles.
That's a 19.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So the captain kind of looks at all of you and is like,
Make sure it doesn't happen again.
it's really hard to talk loud with doing that deep of a voice.
Why would it happen? Why are you saying that in our direction?
I'm assuming it hasn't happened before we came around, so it's reasonable to assume.
I'm literally in a corner hiccuping.
I mean, there's
I've done
a child
nothing.
upstairs who has murdered 20 people.
Reg is a good fighter.
And okay, no one bats an eye at that, but we aboard your ship and suddenly people have things going on and, all right, fine, okay.
Personal stuff is personal stuff.
Anything else needs to be done before the night's up, Captain?
No.
Right.
Your friend is very bubbly.
And then they will walk off.
I'm literally just hiccuping in a corner. I think I've got it mostly under control for real, but in character, I'm so hiccuping.
You are still hiccuping. So you guys kind of bed down.
I'm so mad. Why give myself the real hiccups? It hurts.
It's kind of fucking funny.
You'll know what
guys-
I'm gonna do.
What?
Stealth check. Try and surprise him, scare the hiccups out of him.
Go for it. Do a self check for me. What's your passive there, Luke?
Not enough.
It's not gonna be good.
14.
14. Okay.
Okay, thank God. I got a 15 in stealth.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I rolled a 14 and I have a +1.
Ooh, buddy. So what are you doing? Describe
So,
it for us.
kind of waiting until everyone bunks down for the night. Just kind of laying there in one of the hammocks. Still hearing Luke. I'm just like, I kind of,
Nope. If I do this, I'll bring
Don't
it back.
I do like that little stealth roll out of bed.
Okay.
And then just kind of like start creeping along army crawl style.
Okay.
And then, because everyone's in hammocks, right?
Mhm.
And then just tickle at his back on the underside of the hammock.
I took the bottom hammock, by the way, because I didn't want to drip onto anyone.
So Luke,
But I
what
just-
do you do that all of a sudden there's something touching your back from underneath your hammock?
Tickle.
I just roll out of the bed. I just fully.
Make-
just-
Make another Constitution saving throw with advantage for me.
Also, surprisingly, scaring someone doesn't actually turn away their hiccups. It doesn't
This
actually.
place is magic. Shh.
I
There's
like-
literally a rat kingdom.
Guess what? Most of the ways to get rid of hiccups won't work on me because I'm made of water and you need to drink water. Guess what I rolled? You said with disadvantage, right?
With
No,
advantage.
Oh, with advantage? It doesn't matter. I rolled 2 nat ones, so one,
So
whatever.
you get
God.
scared. You like twist. You kind of like start to twist out of your bed, but you kind of get like wrapped up in the bed. And then there's a moment of silence, and you just hear,
I rolled 2 ones with both.
"Damn, that takes some skills."
I know, it's beautiful.
So you still have the hiccups, so it takes you a moment to fall asleep. But everyone finally goes to sleepies.
I will do the like less helpful thing, but it doesn't involve water, which is if you hold your tongue, and just hold it with your thumb pressed down on the harder pad, you can get rid of it. Most of it's drinking and gargling water, and that doesn't matter for me. I'm made of it. Or eat sugar. Have a full teaspoon of sugar, drink water, breathe into a bag. The various
Also-
helpful ways.
I'm going to be asking if they have watch rotations into the night.
There is like a night crew.
I'll take one of the shifts.
Okay, do a perception check for me. Anyone else taking a shift? You guys going to bed?
Sure.
I am sleeping, but I'm keeping the bag tightly attached to myself.
You are clutched to the bag.
Excuse me.
18 from my perception.
Okay. You kind of like walk the ship with this like kind of older dwarf that looks pretty like sun worn. They really don't talk to you. They just, you walk one way, they walk the other. It's a very quiet night. You pass by, you kind of see some nice wooded area. Nothing really crazy happens.
Sounds good.
And then you said that you were taking a watch too, Luke?
Mm-hmm.
Do a perception check.
I gotta close this. I'm getting a little too into the science of hiccups now.
Oh no. Yeah, no, close that.
There's medicine you can take for hiccups if they get bad.
Hmm.
If they persist for more than 2 days, talk to your doctor.
Oh
Perception.
my god.
Or if they interfere with vomiting, if they interfere with your eating habits or cause vomiting, stomach pain, or stress, please talk to your
So
doctor.
that perception check.
It's a total of 10. I'm too
Okay.
busy thinking about hiccup science.
Yeah, you're kind of like very distracted as you walk around. You don't see anything, but you're also thinking about hiccups and how to get rid of them.
I'm trying to
and
think, how does
how-
this work
if-
for me when I can't drink water?
If there are
Regularly.
magical ways to get rid of them. Yeah. Wait. Morning comes around. Who wants to roll a D100 for me?
Yeah, me.
Go for it.
Oh.
Danny's not here. Oh, do you want to roll it?
No, it's okay.
I don't have to roll it.
Nope, you go.
I mean, I am here, but I have chips.
What? 66.
66.
That's a 6, right? Yeah.
So you guys are going along. It's about mid-morning heading into the afternoon. Everything seems to be fine.
Until
You see, no, everything's been going until all of a sudden the ship suddenly stops. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me to stay on their feet.
what if I'm in the bunk bed still? No.
Where is everyone right now?
I'm trying to find ways to cause more havoc.
Is this
So
in the
are
morning
you-
or after the watch? Is this during
It's
my
like-
watch or in the morning?
No, this is mid-morning.
Oh, then I'm probably upstairs doing whatever
Oh, then I'm
job.
still asleep.
Whatever
I don't wake
jo-
up
Still
before
asleep.
noon.
You're up on the deck. So make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage since you're still asleep for me, Reyes. Dexterity save for me there, Luke. Harmonia, where
I
are you?
mean, it was
I'm
a
assuming
19
I'd be-
and a 20.
Oh my god. I'm
26.
assuming I'd be up with the crack of dawn to start helping with whatever needs to be done. So
Okay, so you're on the deck too. Awesome. So dexterity saving throw for me. So we got, what was it? I mean, you're fine. Reyes.
26.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay.
hey guys, guess what?
What?
Net 1 for a total of 2.
Woo.
Okay. So, Luke,
Don't
you
you
were
get
kind of
advantage for things you can see?
That's against, I believe, effects that I
Effects.
yeah.
against effects that you can see while not blind, deatened, or incapacitated.
I don't think
Um,
you can see a ship stopping like that.
No, you
That's fair.
can't. So you're down in the you're kind of up move helping, like, just they're teaching you how to run the sails since you're a little stronger. And you are actually kind of like up a little bit on like one of the sail posts, and you fall and take like 2 points of damage. That you weren't too high, but you kind of lost your grip and fell. Luke, you like start to stumble and kind of catch yourself. Reyes, you are like in your bunk hammock sleeping, and this thing suddenly like pitches forward, and your hammock starts to rotate, and you just kind of naturally like koala bear onto your hammock with your bag between you and the hammock, and you spin around a few times, and then kind of comes to rest.
And go back to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say you curl up and go right back to sleep. So you hear from above, "Oh, sorry, didn't see that reef down there."
Oh, are we beached?
You are currently beached. Reyes and Luke, can you guys go ahead and make an investigation check for me?
You mean Harmonia and Luke? Because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, Reyes, you're fucking asleep. Harmonia and Luke,
Yeah.
can you make investigation checks for me real quick?
It's another nat 1.
Oof, you don't see anything different. You're like
For a
standing there like,
total
"Oh,
of
what,
4."
guys?"
Can
Okay.
you melt whatever die that you're using?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to stop using it. It's time for 2 new dice.
15.
15. Harmonia, you see people start rushing down below, and you head down. You see that there's a rip in the hull of the boat with a bit of a jagged rock poking through, and water is rushing in. What do you do?
Well, shit. How do we start patching this up?
Okay, start patching. So first you have to get the rock out. So make a strength check for me. Reyes, you're just
Oh.
sleeping. You're good. You're having a really good
Is this
dream,
just
man.
athletics again?
Yep. Oh, this is a straight up strength because you're pushing a rock out.
Okay.
Or trying to put. I mean, there's other guys helping you, so make it with advantage. Actually.
22.
22. Okay, so you start to push, like you and some other guys start to like literally start heaving the boat away from this rock. While you're doing this, there starts a line. So Luke, you finally see that there are guys who are running up and down with a bucket. The dragonborn you're with is kind of like, oh fuck, I threw my bucket overboard. Shit.
Can I cast a spell on this hole or where the hole is?
Yeah, if you want to get down there.
Oh yeah,
You
I
don't know
will.
there's a hole yet.
Oh well, I
You see
mean,
people running up, dumping water.
oh well, yeah. If I see a bunch of water, I'm just gonna go. Okay.
Yes, you run down. You see that there's
Do
a
I
hole.
hear that everyone's being really loud right now and freaking
Everyone's
out?
being so loud. If you'd wake up, you'd probably wake up.
Where's that area that is locked off?
It is in the hold where you guys are all kind of sleeping, which you know, there's kind of like there's two holds. There's where the cannons are, and then below that's kind of where the sleeping area
Is anyone in here right now? Is it pretty empty because everyone's kind of busy?
I mean, there's a few people down there because the rock ripped through the hull on both decks.
All right, never mind. I'm good.
So there's like
I'll
water
keep
running
sleeping.
in. Okay.
Well, I'm not sleeping. I've got an eye open. I'm just
Right.
You're
being fair,
lounging.
You're hanging.
Yeah.
So
I
yes, you
paid
run
40
down.
gold. I'm doing fuck all.
You run down to the first deck where the worst of the damage is, and you see that there's a hole that's been like ripped in the side where there was a rock that has just been pushed kind of away.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to wherever like the most water is pouring in,
Okay.
and I just want to cast Destroy Water for 10 gallons of water.
Oh, okay. So you get down there, and you kind of get close to where the water's kind of running in, and they're like starting to get boards and stuff, and like you see like there's like tar that they're bringing in to seal shit up, and you like wade in because it's starting to get up to like your knees, and you kind of crouch down, put your hands in the water, and you like send out this pulse.
Does
And
the
where
pulse
that
suck it in? Does the pulse suck it in?
Am I gonna
mean,
get
pulse-
blown? I'm just
I was
full
gonna
of
say
water.
pulse pushes it out. So like there's this pulse that goes out, and then you just go, and this like huge tidal wave of water. Is it like just instantaneous? Like it destroys?
It destroys it. Or I can destroy fog. But yeah, I'm destroying water, and I will use a bit of like the rubble because it says sand or something like it. So I will use some of the rubble to like crush down and destroy all 10. I can only do 10 gallons, and I can only do this once.
Yeah, no. So you definitely like you kind of push the water, and there's a moment that it gives the kind of the crew a chance to start getting the planks in place again before the water starts rushing in.
Because I know you can't put
and
tar in if it's wet. So
right. So they start managing to get to the planks in place. And from there, they like are able to start mending the stuff, like patching it up and getting tar in there and whatnot. So that was a good idea.
that's I've used
Harmonia,
it the one.
You hear some sarcastic clapping from where I'm sleeping.
from you know, here's some sarcastic clapping. Harmonia, are you going to try and help patch holes up, like hold planks in place?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and make a something roll?
I'm being the white lady clapping after the plane lands.
Sorry, I'm just playing a sheet real quick. Give me 2
Don't do
seconds.
that.
I have so many things open.
Yeah. Whatever else I can do, by the way, I will help. Like shape water lets you change the flow. I'll just make it flow.
Yeah,
Out of here.
Using this shape water, you're definitely able to help get the pitch. Can you make do a survival check for me, Harmonia?
16.
Okay, yeah. So you easily start helping with just like hammer things in place. You help point out to Luke where to like, like dry out areas to put the pitch in with control water.
Whenever that
so
happens, it's just like a gentle little tap, like, okay, next, that one right there.
yeah, so on both decks, the two crews helping patch up the ship are able to patch up the ship. That was a really good use of that spell, because that could have ended really poorly.
I get 1 create and destroy water a day, or per long rest. So that's
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one.
But
That
I
was a
also
really good use.
I get shape water as my consistent cantrip, so I was like, I will destroy wherever there is the most water coming in, so we don't
Yeah.
sink at the bottom level, and then the rest of it we can just fix. We got buckets.
Yeah, no, that was great. That because you guys were gonna have to make some rolls, and if you failed, bad things would happen.
Fear.
So you guys managed to patch up the ship. And then Harmonia, you're called up front and kind of handed a pole. Do a strength check for me to kind of move off of this embankment.
Okay, just flat out strength.
Do athletics for me. This is kind of an athletic thing.
Is it push, pull, lift, or break?
It is pushing.
Would I be able to get advantage on it?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so you and a lot of the other crew members start working together, and you guys manage to push yourself off of this kind of like reef embankment. And then you see the captain kind of moving over to this older looking they have a fish head. They're a fish person. They're a fish like I'm not even gonna try and they're a fish person who has like a big scaly beard because they're a fish person, and they are like over a map, and they seem to be like writing on the map marking where this embankment is. So good job, guys. Look at that teamwork.
I just kind of go right over to Luke, just give a little hip check.
I fully fall over. It's too much.
Oh, come on.
But that
No, I'm
did slow
kidding.
you down a wee
That wasn't terrible, Luke. Come on, weakling.
I do.
I'm still fully in like full strength mode from doing all that, so it is a little rough.
I do
Oh, yeah.
a faux stumble that's like a little bit real, and I'm like, you have nice hips. Okay. I mop dry floor.
Well done. Nice hips.
It was a good call with the water. It was really smart.
I usually water is bad if it's inside of a boat. That's the most I know about boats.
Yeah. You
The,
kind of think so.
The bulldog pirate comes and claps you on the back there. Luke's like, "You're a really good job. Water."
I'm sorry. Luke's not laughing, but I can't keep a straight face every time I hear that voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just such a shame every time.
I can't do it. Thank you. Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
just broke.
Hey Luke, do you have any like inhalers you could prescribe?
I broke Sid. Yeah. Anything else
Thank
you guys
you.
want to do for the day? Reyes, anything you want to do? You're just chilling. You're on vacay.
I'm kind of looking to see what the locks and stuff are like in that area.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
I took expertise in investigation because you like giving them to me.
That's because they make sense.
So that is a 21.
Perfect. So looking through, there is the main lock on it looks like something you could probably pick. You do see there's like a sheen of possible like magic like under like on the boards themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Along with like you'd have to like move
Can
all
I
the stuff that they pack
figure
in
out
front
what
of it.
that's like what it's for? If it's
Make an Arcana check for me.
I mean, that's a 14.
Okay. You see at the bottom corner of the board, you're kind of like moving stuff around a little bit, that there is a rune. You don't know specifically what the rune would do, but it seems like the magic is pulsing from that rune on the corner.
Okay.
So you're not quite sure exactly what it would do, but You found a
All
good
right.
source.
I'm
Okay.
good at this point.
All right. Anything else for the day, gal?
I will actually say thank you to the bulldog person. I've calmed down. But I will tell them thank you. I wanted to help. So, yay.
You're the only one. Maybe vampire haven't yet.
I didn't get that.
Maybe vampire haven't yet.
You'll make a
Make a
pirate,
pirate
out of
him
me
yet?
Yeah, did I stutter?
Thank you.
No, sir, you didn't.
No, they did not stutter.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that. I can't. My ears are full of soap.
Okay.
And I'm assuming some of the residual soap from yesterday is still there.
Oh yeah, no, you just gonna have like a weird froth that's like along your hairline.
And I just sort of like wipe it off and I go, there's a lot of soap on me. I can't hear well.
Okay.
And then they'll clap you on the back again and kind of head back to their station.
I just take out that cloth again and then
I'm gonna lose my mind.
just little clean off of where the soap bubbles are.
I'm just like every now and then wiping my face. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, when you do that, you actually give yourself the like matchmaker from Mulan like goatee and
Beautiful.
soap bubbles.
Just go.
No,
Yeah.
no. Clean, no.
Ah, Mulan.
I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me.
Hey, I'm funny. Like my future, it's funny.
Huh.
That's
Side.
like again, it's sad. It's not funny. It's just sad.
It's really funny. Remind me to tell you a story. About my hopes and dreams.
All about how.
My life got turned upside down.
Yep.
This is actually we're gonna end tonight. I mean, we have a few more days on the sea, so instead of kind of prolonging doing the same thing over and over again, I think this is where we're gonna end tonight.
All right. That's
Make
fair.
Sid laugh.
It's a shorter session anyways, because we had that disconnect.
Yeah. So it's longer than all y'all think. So thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Fall of Pilion, the game that I have created in Chaos Guide. GM, DM, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, I don't
please
even think
join
you got
us
to do
tomorrow
much tonight.
for
We
a
kinda.
new campaign led by the one and the only Squid. We have some fun characters. It's like a magic school, so be sure to check that out.
Be excited and
You're
get
muted.
your. Whoops.
No, we can hear you.
Oh,
We can hear you.
get your books ready. Get your pencils and notebooks. We're going to school tomorrow.
Oh, I just couldn't hear you. That was weird.
School on a Sunday?
Yes, we are.
School on a Sunday.
You'll be joining us tomorrow for the Lift Swan Institute.
I like how it's also the start of September. Like,
It is. It's
this is
actually
the perfect
genuinely
time
the
to
school
start
time.
Yeah.
a school.
Sucks.
Y'all's school started in September? We started in August.
We
for
started in
me.
August.
We started in September.
Oh, lucky you. August 4th. I was like, where is my summer? I don't have a summer.
Yeah, we would get July and August off and start in September.
We still like anyway.
Also,
What? What do we do?
What? What's happening?
we have another
Nothing.
thing happening as well.
That's right. Check us out. Not this Friday.
But this coming.
No, this coming Friday. I know what my days are. For the Core, hosted by yours truly, Danny.
Do you only get a month off in
Yeah.
America?
No, my school just hated me. We ended it June 21st, and then we had a
Anyways.
month. It was a whole thing. That's
Well,
besides
we
the
beat
point.
Schools, yeah. So check out tomorrow for our new campaign, and then the following Friday for another new campaign. It's just mine's just an old campaign. Sorry,
It's
I'm
the
not
new
excited.
month.
But maybe we'll end up diverging into a rat kingdom. So if you like rat kingdoms, it might happen. Who knows at
Yes.
this
Kingdom.
point?
Rat Kingdom. Rat.
They're really enthused by this rat kingdom with Dimmy the Necromancer with Ratatouille.
All right. We will see you guys
I cannot
tomorrow.
believe this
Thanks
is happening.
for
Yep.
joining us. Thanks for sticking around with the chaos and the
Thank
crazy.
you guys.
It's
We love
great.
you. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Have a
Well-
good night.
Catch you on the flip side, 'cause that's just what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
about to-
god.
I was
I
about
swear to
say
God.
something.
Into it. I'm
was
leaning
about to
into it, kids.
I'm ending
I
the
was
stream.
about to say a thing, but I realized that it doesn't fit.
Cut the feed.